It's time to show them.
Yeah.
You have now mastered the basic skills. It's time for your first challenge.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Make sure my sound is good. Yeah. We good. Let me turn it up a little bit more. Get the volume up a little more. Shout out to everybody coming through. Everybody had the opportunity to hit that like button on the way in. Man, yeah. We're here. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all see what it is. Unfortunately, we're here, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So we're going to get into it. But I do have manners. So let me speak to everybody in the chat. Star, I see you in here early. Let me get this banner out of the way so y'all can actually see my face. Yeah, because we got the camera working. You know, we got the sound working. We got everything working tonight. So, Star, I see you in the building early. Shout out to Star. One of them great mods in the sector. She's not a mod on my channel specifically, but Star is a great mod in the sector. I see her doing work out there. Shout out to Joshua Hawkins. Salute to you, bro. Hemi McFly, that guy in the building. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on the way. And shout out to Hemi McFly. That's some of Hemi McFly's work that you hear on that beat there. A little Hemi McFly 421 collaboration. Shout out to Hemi McFly, that guy. Y'all make sure y'all hit him up if y'all need some beats, background music, all that type of stuff. Hit them guys up. Thick Cut. Shout out to Thick Cut. Another one of them dope craftsmen, you know. I think Thick Cut do beats as well, just music in general, you know, more than just beats, I believe. I don't know if Thick Cut may do some vocals for you. Thick Cut just, you know, another one of them talented people in the sector. Shout out to Thick Cut. Brooklyn Hood, salute to you. Fat T, good evening, good evening. DC Block, what up, bro? Kiss my cheeks, Iceberg. 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 We're not talking about him this evening, but yeah, that's funny. That is funny. Iceberg. Tehran, salute to you, bro. Shout out to Tehran. This might end up having to be a part 1 and part 2. Just thought about Tehran there. Shout out to Tehran. Yeah. She definitely loving the thick cut. She loving the attention. Y'all, if y'all saw the description, you know, she wanted my attention. I'm gonna give it to her this time. Just this one time, probably. You know, we'll see. But I'll give her a little bit of attention. That's what she wants anyways. Not worth it. Salute. You said talking about prompt. Yeah, I try not to keep y'all waiting. You know, I try not to keep y'all waiting. And other than speaking to the people, showing my manners, I try to get right into what I'm talking about as well, because I know time is very valuable. There's one thing they're not making any more of, and you're not getting back. So to allow somebody to waste your time is, you know, highly disrespectful. I feel that way. But, you know, I'm not telling anybody what to do. I know some people got jokes, you know, like I'm one of the rule makers out here or something. No. I make rules for what I tolerate in my life. That's what I'm saying. When I say that stuff, whenever I'm saying the things like the last live stream that I did, whenever I'm saying that type of things, I'm saying the things that are the rules for my life, because these certain things I just won't tolerate, you know. So that's what I'm saying when it comes to that type of thing. Everybody else, you do what you do. But just understand that when you do certain things, I'm taking it as disrespectful. Some other people may take it as disrespectful as well. When you waste their time, when you eat on the microphone, when you do certain things, you know, I just feel that way about it. But salute to everybody out there doing their thing. Shout out to all the content creators. Demetric Jones, good evening to you, fam. Hopefully all is well this holiday season with everybody. Shout out to him and McFly, that guy, renewing that membership. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, we do have memberships over here. This is a monetized channel. Y'all feel free to take advantage of that. 40 the Splatter, salute to you. This she. Is that your name? Am I saying that correctly? This she? Good evening to you. Would you say good evening? Iceberg and chat, Triple S shared your live first time here. I appreciate you coming here. Thank you so much. Hopefully you'll subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. Mika, good evening to you. You're multitasking. I understand. Definitely. Let me see here. Who else I need to speak to? Coach Splitter in the building. Shout out to you. Appreciate you coming through. The John Show. Iceberg. V is she. Okay, V is she. Got you. V is she. Mrs. V. Okay, that's a better way for me to say it. If you appreciate that, Mrs. V, I appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much. I've seen you around. I just am not familiar with how to say your name, but I won't forget that. Mrs. V. Gotcha. Or V is she. Mrs. V is she. Gotcha. Sherry Bice, good evening to you. Appreciate you being a new subscriber, Brooklyn Hood. I appreciate all the new subscribers over here. Salute to y'all. Anybody that came over here from Ears channel, I appreciate y'all. Anybody that came from anywhere, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the homie Ears for sharing the link to my channel, you know, when he was in his live. Appreciate that. Star, I appreciate you getting the membership. Once I get down to those comments, I will put them on the screen. I'm trying to make sure I speak to everybody. Yeah, I'm saying, man, what's the word, dude? What's the word with you? Let me make sure I'm speaking to everybody. Shout out to the chat. You say you're gonna be in the cut listening to Josh Show. That's what's up. 40 the Splatter. All right, don't get timed out up in here. The Colts about to get their butts whooped tomorrow. That's going to be a nice thing for the 49ers. With the way this weekend has gone, 49ers are gunning for that #1 seed overall in the NFC. Yeah, that last week of the season against Seattle, that's going to be a big game, and that could give them #1 seed overall in the NFC. The way things went this weekend with the Bears the Bears winning, 49ers got to play the Bears still. So they play the Bears and they play the Seahawks. So they play everybody they need to play to go right into that #1 seed if they win. Let's see. Shout out to that's Jimmy McFly getting that membership re-upping. Thank you. Salute to you, bro. Shout out to Yam Sandman getting that membership. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Jimmy McFly on that membership. Let's see here. Kiss My Cheeks, good evening. I think I spoke to you. G Mama Body, good evening to you. Hopefully all is well. Knowledge is power, salute, bro. Shout out to Star getting that membership. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Make sure I'm speaking to everybody. I do have members. Shout out to Yam Sandman getting that membership. Appreciate you. Good evening to you, Rachel Banks. Thank you so much for coming in. So, I think I spoke to everybody in the chat. It is what it is. Salute to you, bro. Shout out to it is what it is. Dope graphics. If you need graphics, that's somebody you can holla at. It is what it is. Some of his graphics are in that intro as well. I mean, this is a while ago. So the brothers probably definitely honed his craft even more, you know. All these brothers that collaborated on things, because I definitely used a lot of the skills of YouTubers out here. And some of these people, I'm not even gonna call them YouTubers, I'm sorry. People I met through the YouTube community. Because these are people who are actually doing these things in real life and stuff like that. And they're just sharing some of their talents with us. So salute to all of the talented brothers and sisters out here. I just saw somebody, King Mafia Anthony in the building. Yo, salute to you, Ant. Kiana Till, good evening to you. Y'all see him and McFly's email in the chat, and all the rest of y'all, if y'all want people to reach out to you, contact you, whatever, feel free to drop your information in the chats. Mr. Skinny in the building, shout out to you, Skinny. Feel free to drop your information in there, you know, the beat makers, the graphics makers, all y'all, you know. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, for real. We need to definitely take advantage of their services, but compensate them on the, you know, at the same token. Shout out to Mr. Skinny for having that membership for a month. Appreciate you. Wrong one. Appreciate you. Shout out to all the members. I appreciate all y'all. Cheryl Hodges, good evening to you, Cheryl. All right, y'all. All right. So I'll keep on speaking to people as they come in. Tay Word, what up, homie? What it do? Salute to you, fam. Try not to take up too much of y'all's time because I know, you know, people got things to do in the morning. I work, obviously. Y'all know y'all be seeing me up early in the morning and stuff like that. So we got a lot going on with this lying ass Just Jay. That's what we just gonna call her. Because that's what she is at this point. She like to just say a whole lot and she loves this attention she getting. But she doing a whole lot of lying on these streets. She doing a whole lot of lying on these streets. Lovelace, good evening to you, Lovelace. Man, I'm over here tripping. I'm welcoming people in. It's people that got drops and stuff. Shout out to Lovelace in the building.
Oh, hell is hot. Ain't no water there. Hell is hot. Ain't no water there. No ice, no tea, no lemonade, no Coke, no Sprite, no Gatorade. Hell is hot.
Shout out to Lovelace, y'all. Never forget. Angelo in the building. Shout out to Angelo. DC Block, salute. And Dimitri, you said, nah, I'm an hourly worker. No, not quite. I haven't been an hourly worker in a long time. Nothing against the hourly workers. Shit, we need them. And I was definitely one at one point in time. But it's been hell. Probably damn near. Wow, hold on. Let's see here. Probably about close to 15 years since I was an hourly worker. Shout out to Steady Grinding on that $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Always supportive. Steady Grinding is always supportive. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's been close to 15 years since I was an hourly worker. No, I ain't nothing to drink, Lovelace. Yeah, the hat on backwards to put in work, but I ain't got nothing to drink. I'm drinking water. This is water right here. This ain't none of that Lou Jenkins water. Shout out to Lou Jenkins, man. Lou kept on picking up that bottle, talking about this is Kool-Aid. It's Kool-Aid, all right, Lou. It's Kool-Aid, all right. Shout out to Steady Grinding on that membership. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to everybody who had the opportunity to hit that like button as well. Yeah, Lou kept on picking up that bottle talking about this Kool-Aid. He kept on twisting it. This Kool-Aid, y'all. Every time he took a sip. This Kool-Aid. Will T in the building. I see you. Shout out to Will T. You be getting on my damn nerves sometimes, Will T, but shout out to you still. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You do what you do. I can always turn the channel if you up there doing something I don't want to hear, right? Whole bunch of people be live. Shout out to Will T. Yeah, Lou was off something. Kept on, this Kool-Aid, y'all. This Kool-Aid, y'all. Shout out to Lady Wrench with that membership. Appreciate you, Lady Wrench. DJ Cleveland, I see you. What up, DJ Cleveland? So, like I said, we're here to talk about that lying ass Just Jay.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
I mean, y'all don't need to take it from me. Mrs. Baker, good evening. Y'all don't need to take it from me.
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
Y'all don't need to take it from me.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
Because, I mean, she says it herself.
So if a drunk mind speak a sober tongue, what if I'm lying? What if I lie a lot? What if I lie a majority of the fucking time?
TNA Travel, salute to you, bro. I mean, I'm just saying. If they tell on themselves,
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
what do I need to say? But, you know, people always want to talk about bringing other people into things. Yeah, knowledge. You're Miss J. She be telling on herself. She be telling on herself, y'all. And y'all heard a couple people who have had to put her out there. So, she keep mentioning my name. And for those who want to know what I'm talking about, let me just show you really quickly. And we'll get into this video a little bit further. But for now, since I'm saying she want to keep mentioning my name, let's see what I'm talking about, right? Because Iceberg, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have evidence. Y'all know I would not be doing this. I would not be taking my time to do this if I did not have evidence. Shout out to the homie Ears in the building.
So we got that motherfucking Goodwill Tender Gorilla. There's a nigga that work at Goodwill too, man.
Oh. Hell no. Nah, I'm telling y'all fucking on a construction site.
Man,
goddamn.
you on a construction site, you making nice little change,
I'm
man.
making twice as much.
You making twice as much as a motherfucker working at Goodwill later.
And I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. Damn, general labor. Yeah.
So you a general labor and make more than a motherfucker at Goodwill, right?
Damn, what?
Damn. He 45 years old working at Goodwill, man.
What's his like athleticism? You say?
That motherfucker like 6'9", 200.
That's a waste of talent.
Oh, waste of talent. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, my homie said
that's a 5'5".
He should be a defensive line or something.
Oh my god,
he's just a waste of motherfucking goddamn waste of weight and height.
Waste of fucking air.
Yeah, waste of air.
Damn.
Oh shit! Not a waste of air, man. You too goddamn big to be in there. Like
big ass goofy.
Big ass goofy. But see, you guys, I ain't even got to tell you about this nigga. Big ass goofy.
Actually,
Nobody's gonna go out with me.
Have you asked anybody yet?
No, but who would? I don't even have any good skills.
What do you mean?
You know, like nunchuck skills, bow hunting skills, computer hacking skills. Girls only want boyfriends who have great skills.
That motherfucker like 6'9", 200.
That's a waste of talent.
Oh, waste of talent. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude.
Shout out to the homie ears in the building. Cashapp, I see you, Cashapp. Good evening to you. Shit, I don't know what time it is where you are, but hello to you, Cashapp. How you doing? Somebody else came in. Who else? Aura Monarch Woo. Good evening to you. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. All right, so like I said, y'all's girl, just lying Jay.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
You know, that one right there. She wants to bring me up into these conversations. For what reason, I don't know. Lady Wrench, I see you. Good evening, Lady Wrench. For what reason, I don't know. Because y'all are going to find out that her and I have had communication, as she likes to say, behind the scenes and all of that stuff, since May of 2024. We are now December of 2025. So you can do the math, right? May of 2024 is when our IG conversation begins. So, like a lot of these people, CKJ, salute. yeah, CKJ.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
That's what, I mean, I don't know. I didn't say it. I didn't have to say it. She said it herself. She said it herself, right? So she like I said, was contacting me from starting in May of 2024. No problem. She's a good moderator. I'm not saying anything bad when it comes to the reason she was contacting me, because she's treated me with respect when it comes to my marriage. I'm not getting ready to say anything like that. So if that's what y'all here looking for, then you came to the wrong place. No, this ain't anything that would be anything in terms of disrespect to my marriage. My wife can see this entire conversation anytime she wants to, right? Where y'all see Roll Rich at? I don't even see Roll Rich. I see y'all speaking to him, but I don't see him. Or is that the matter? I know what the fuck. Roll Rich ass. That motherfucking his name changing motherfucker. His name changing motherfucker, man. I forgot about that one, man. Shit. I forgot about that. I can't keep track, man. I don't have a list. I can't keep track. Shit. This motherfucker, I'm like, what the fuck? Everybody talking about Roll Rich. I'm like, who the fuck they talking about? Man, I can't keep track, man. I saw that name before, but I forgot who the fuck it was, man. All right, so, yeah, anybody that thinks I'm about to say anything like that is, you know, you in the wrong place. You're not going to find that here. That's not what you're going to find here. But you will find some things that are, well, that I find looking at it now, looking at it from different perspective, you know, just a little eye raising, let's say. So like I said, the reason why this is happening, I didn't have nothing to do with this. I was staying out of this. Yes. Donna 2455, I see you. Yes, she would contact me about these situations on IG, and I would try to give her advice as to how to navigate the situation. In most of these cases, the advice is something to the effect of, you need to let the shit go, leave it alone, or you need to kind of work. You are tripping right now. You'll see some things like that. Tesha Z's, blessings to you. You'll see some things like that, like you out of pocket right now. I might, when I hear her on a live stream, and she, you know, is either on her own or jumped on somebody's link and talking crazy, I might shoot her something, hoping that she would read it and reel things in or stop talking or whatever, because she be crossing the line with certain things that she was saying at times, right? So let's, like I said, hear what she had to say that made me decide that, all right, she want to keep saying this, then now I'm going to say something.
I apparently these other people are new. Iceberg been here, but Iceberg be, choosing sides and shit. He a side chooser. And that's cute. And that's cool. No, sir.
All right. So that's one thing she had to say, right? That's one thing she had to say about old Iceberg. And I'm choosing sides. Now, like I said, we've had conversation on IG about all of these situations. And she didn't seem to think, well, there's times she tries to think I'm choosing sides. So we're going to show her or show y'all what she thinks I'm choosing sides and what she considers me choosing sides and why she can't get it through her brain that she's the one that's in the wrong in a lot of these situations. It's deeper. Salute to you. So we're gonna explore that. Maybe I'm just as fucked up as y'all think some other people are. Maybe all of us are the ones fucked up and she right. But if that's the case, then y'all gonna have to see some things some kind of fucked up, illogical way tonight. So let's hear the other thing that she had to say about old Iceberg that, like I said, made me decide that I'm going to get in. And since she wants to keep mentioning my name in this bullshit and steering a narrative on me when I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. The thing I'm telling her is she need to stop talking about it. She need to let the shit go. Roll Rich ain't even around right now. Why you talking about Roll Rich? I'm saying shit like that. You know? This the type of shit that I'm saying to her. Roll Rich ain't even around right now. Why are you talking about Roll Rich? This shit with ears. You need to let this shit go. And then we got to a point, and y'all gonna see in the conversation where I told her, because she's already crossed the line with ears for a couple weeks now, and they starting to go back and forth with each other. So I told her, now your dumb ass should hit his link and go ahead and make the clout off of it on his channel where you gonna get more views, and then do something to get your ass dropped. So then people will go to your channel to hear the response. I literally told her this in the last couple of days, y'all. This is what I told her in the last couple of days. After she then went through this shit for the last couple of weeks and she just swear about she ain't going to hit certain people's link and shit like that, right? Now I'm trying to just give her dumbass advice on how to grow her channel. If you want to grow your channel, Ears is live. She over here messaging me mad because of what Ears is saying on his live. 421 TV, salute to you. She want to be messaging me on fucking IG about what Ears is saying on his live. And I'm like, and she talking about, I'm going to go live. And I'm like, Ears already got 100-something people in his live. Why the fuck are you going to go live and try to compete with him? He got a much bigger channel than you. Hit his link. His link is pinned. He'll let you hit his link. Hit his link. Say whatever you got to say. And if you don't, I gave her both sides of it because I wanted her to go hit his link and actually work it out. Right? But she wasn't going to be feeling that. So I gave her that side of it. I was like, you can hit his link and either talk it out and come to some kind of resolution, or you can get up there, say whatever you want to say, and then get yourself thrown off. You know, say one of your normal things that you say and get yourself thrown off the link or drop down and then go to your channel. And then you can go live later whenever you get ready and people will come and hear what you got to say in response. Not trying to go live at the same time as the motherfucker who got a bigger channel than you. That's just stupid. But as y'all have heard from Ears, Roll Rich, Oh So Dope trying to talk to her, a whole bunch of people trying to talk to her, she just likes to do the stupid shit. She won't take anybody's advice, won't listen to anything anybody has to say. She wants to do the dumb thing, you know? Why the fuck would you go live trying to compete with somebody who has a bigger channel than you, thinking that people are going to leave there to come hear you? It don't work like that. It don't work like that. So, I mean, but she's just dumb when it comes to this stuff. So let's hear the other thing she had to say about old Iceberg that that made me decide to go ahead and get involved, right?
Got the same everything. Mika, I didn't send it to you because we wasn't talking then. But yeah, you about to get everything. Iceberg didn't get it because he one-sided. He biased. Everybody got it though. Mika, everybody got it. You about to get it too.
So what she's talking about there is, because this is on her live, she's talking about information, conversations, screenshots, and things like that she's had with Ears. And she said that she's sent these this information to everybody. I don't know who the fuck everybody is because she says everybody, but then she excludes all of the people who Roll Rich said she talked about. Who did Roll Rich say she talked about? Triple S. Shout out to Triple S. My favorite, and I think the baddest editor in the sector. And we're going to get into some Triple S videos here in a minute. Mika and Iceberg. Those are the three names he said. She never denied it. She never denied it. Right? So now she's saying that she sent this information to everybody except for, and then she has excuses for the reason why she didn't send it to Iceberg, Mika, and Triple S. But she sent it to everybody, whoever everybody is. I don't know who the fuck everybody is, but she sent it to everybody. And we have been cool as far as I knew, unless she's been plotting all along. I mean, she definitely did things to try to get herself noticed, to get wrenches in people's chats early on. And she just did a good job of moderating and kept a wrench. The Beef Sector Podcast, what up? But none of this makes sense. None of this makes any sense. So I'm biased. I'm all of these things. I'm one-sided because I won't agree with her logic in these situations when it comes to Roll Rich, when it comes to Ears, or any of the things that she's doing. Now I'm biased and all of this stuff, right? So let's go over here really quickly before we get into this Triple S video. We're going to go through some conversation. We're going to go through some conversation, y'all, because she don't know who she fucking with. She ain't going to spread no narratives on my name, spread no narratives about me being biased, one-sided, anything like that, because I try to come to all the conversations, all of the situations that I speak on from a place of, number one, I've taken time to think about it. You know, y'all never see me on somebody's panel and then immediately go live because I've got, you know, feeling some kind of way about the conversations, things like that. You know, that's not who I am. I'm going to take time to think through this stuff before I even speak. Right? Cool Eagle. Salute to you, bro. So I've taken a lot of time and held off on Fat T. Good evening. If I haven't spoken to you, I can't remember if I spoke to you or not. I've taken a lot of time not speaking on any of this, and y'all are going to see in these conversations multiple times. I told her I was about to go live and speak on it, and she would ask me not to go live and speak on the situation when it came to her Roll Rich, because I fuck with Roll Rich. That's my guy. I fuck with Ears. That's my guy. So she knows this. That's why all of these things that she's talking about now, she excludes certain people. Because she knows all of the people who she is or has been trying to fuck around with are my guys. Shout out to Tehran. I fuck with Tehran. You know what I'm saying? All of the people who she been borrow money from, she ain't borrow no money from me. She ain't even asked me for no money, and good on her, because I wouldn't have gave it to her any fucking ways. 415 Tiff, good evening to you. Yeah, so shout out to all of the homies that, you know, are rocking with her much closer than me. Thank y'all for taking all that crazy on, because she tried the shit with me. But the thing is, again, y'all are going to see I wasn't having it. Number one, I'm a married fucking man. Number two, I'm a married fucking man. And that's all I needed. Roy Lee, salute to you, bro. That's all I needed. So let me share this tab. And let's do this. Hold on 1 second. Let me change something real quick. 1 second, y'all. Trying to change the extortion. I see you. All right. of fact, let's get into this Triple S video while I work on figuring this screen thing out real quick. So, shout out to Triple S, baddest editor in the sector. Triple S has given a lot of the story, the background story that is needed for anybody who has not been following this. I know Knowledge, you said you haven't really been following this. So anybody that's not really been following this, here's some of the backstory that you may need to help you understand what has been going on with this whole situation. Shout out to Triple S.
Now keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Welcome or welcome back to Scammers, Scoundrels and Scallywags. Before the lines are completely blurred between truth and lies, before the only story anyone remembers is the one that's been repeated long enough to feel real. Let's pause. Let's rewind. Because history doesn't usually start with facts. It starts with convenient omissions, selective memory, and a narrative polished until it shines. Now, you may be wondering how Triple S even found herself dragged into this absolute shit show. Fair question.
Them. And these motherfuckers really think that we talked about them. Like, no. These motherfuckers really think that we talked about them for real.
You did talk about these niggas.
No, the fuck I didn't.
You want to talk about what you said? You know, you sent me text messages about these people too, and I have them. Hey, look. I could read you what you said about Iceberg and about Mika and all of them, bro. About you want me to tell you what you said about Mika? You want me to tell you what you said about Mika? Like, you really want to play this stupid ass game? Yeah, Mika. You want me to tell you what you said to me about Mika?
Mika.
Or what about scammers? Let me tell you what you said to me about scammers. Like, come on, son, let's not do this, bro. Like, this is the stupid shit you want to do. Because these are the people you talk about. These are supposed to be your friends. Like, let's not do that, all right? I'm trying to be cool with you. I'm trying to be cordial with you. But these are your friends that you was talking about.
You know what's so funny? You blocked me. They say you blocked me. And if you blocked me, you blocked Miss Eve, too. You couldn't have just blocked me and not Miss Eve, because I was blocked 2 days ago.
I didn't block none of you niggas, my nigga. I was just trolling when I said that shit.
No.
What the fuck does that got to do with anything about you talking about your friends?
You blocked Miss Eve too.
So what? You fucking was talking about the people that you say you cool with on here. You was talking about Mika, you was talking about Iceberg, and you was talking about Triple S. Like, the only nigga you never spoke bad about was Ears.
When you wanted to tell me,
you never spoke bad about
beat that wasn't even yours, and Iceberg is the one that fucking chopped it up and sent it back to me, and 2 minutes later that he played every time when I come to his chat. My nigga, like, what the fuck is we talking about? What the fuck is we talking about? What the fuck is we talking about?
What we talking about is the shit you said about your friends. We talking about the shit. We talking about what you said about Insta. Stop saying the same thing over and over so we can have a conversation, bro. You keep saying the same thing over and over. Chill, my nigga, relax. I'm gonna tell you what we talking about. You want me to tell you what we talking about? The shit that you said about your friends behind the scenes, nigga. That's what we talking about.
What you say about your friends behind the scenes?
Nigga, I don't have no friends on here.
Well, you know, I would never expose you.
What you talking about, nigga?
We're talking about you're lying.
You never exposed me when all you've been doing.
First of all, you're lying. You're lying. You're lying on me. You're lying.
Hey,
you know,
so you want me to tell you what you said?
You're lying.
So, hold on. Yo, Mika, do you have me on your Instagram, Mika? Mika, are we friends on Instagram, Mika?
Shit, because you're a man.
So Mika, I know exactly your Instagram name and what you look like because of your friend, my nigga. Ask your friend what she think about how you look, Mika. Stop playing with me, man. Because I got the messages when you sent me Mika's Instagram, nigga.
Stop it.
Stop playing, man.
Stop it.
Me and Mika ain't friends on Instagram. How I know what her Instagram is? Let me type the handle in the chat. Come on, bro. Don't do that.
I'm gonna say call you Rolly, and you know other people call you Rolly.
Fuck about none of that, nigga. I'm not gonna see it, nigga. Like, you're not understanding, man. I don't fuck with you, nigga. You a clown.
You lie so much. These motherfuckers that they think that we talked about them behind the scenes.
You
like that for real.
Tell me about Mika. Stop lying. Yo, Mika.
Oh my God.
Do I have you on Instagram, Mika? Because she sent me your Instagram and you, nigga. I don't know what Mika looked like. So when I got the picture of Mika, it's because you sent it to me, right or wrong? Me and Mika not friends. You told me Mika don't like me, and you told me Triple. And you told me Triple S don't like me.
I don't know what the fuck he talking about, y'all. He's lying.
Triple S gonna remember telling you that if she ever said it to you, she gonna remember that she said it to you and you said it to me.
I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
It didn't begin with malice. It didn't begin with deception. It began, as these things so often do, conversations taken at face value, assumptions that everyone involved was operating under the same rules. What followed was a slow erosion. Not a collapse, no, that would have been obvious. This was quieter, incremental, strategic. Details shifted, stories evolved, and suddenly, Triple S wasn't just involved. She was being repositioned inside a version of events she never authored. And that, class, is where things get interesting.
Yes, hold on. I didn't lie on you. I didn't lie on you. Hold on, he's not even up here. What do you mean? He's not up here. Rorich. Aura. Is that him? Aura Monarch you? Is that who came up on the panel? She said more than that. Oh my gosh, she plumb dumb. Is that him? Did I tell you I didn't like Earl Rich? And if you got that feeling that I didn't like him, tell me why. Well, for one, it's not necessarily that you didn't like him. When we got into it, a lot of times when we get into it, it'd be over like either YouTube or creative, because since he's my editor, creative differences, and he said mean things to me, and I said mean things back. And one of the mean things I said was, you was a better editor than him. And you know what I'm saying? And I told him that you didn't like him. Sure did. I said, she a better editor and she don't like you. Now what? Because he said mean things to me. Made me mad, so I made him mad. Fuck we talking about.
So you do that tit for tat. Somebody tell her like you just go ahead and say.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Yep, sure will. He made me mad, but he said,
your lie involving other people's names in it, because I've seen you do that a couple of times where it's like you was like, they don't even fuck with you like that. And
they don't.
No, you don't get it to multiple people. Yeah,
but
where it's like they don't even fuck with you like that. So it's like, why put yourself in that position still? Because later everybody gonna keep on asking who is the they? Like, and it's almost like somebody told you that they don't fuck with nobody, and it ain't no they. Yeah, that's why I said the whole time you just create an opportunity to where people questioning did who you really talking about. So it ain't even worth it.
But it was me him talking behind the scenes. He the one brought it in front of the scenes. You said this about Triple S. You said this about Mika. Blah, 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 blah. Like, bruh.
So just say you don't fuck with him. Why you had to put Triple S in? Because he's an editor?
Hell yeah, she a better editor than him. At the time, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Nigga, and she don't like you. And what? I mean,
she just be out the way. I was about to say, she be out of the way, though.
At the time, I'm not saying it. Look, Triple S. I'm not saying, look. Hey, y'all, look. The thoughts of the host is not the opinions of the host is not the thoughts of the host right now. This was behind the scenes conversations that we had that was brought in front of the scenes, and yes.
So yeah, like I would feel some type of way too. Like if you go and make a lie diss a Turan, and then you go and say, I don't even fuck with Turan like that. And just because now I be on your panels and he used to be on the panels, I'm gonna be mad too, wondering why you put me in that shit. For one, it ain't true, because I never said nothing about Turan. I don't know him like that.
I never said anything. He the one brought it up. Hold on. He brought it up. I didn't say anything. He the one
I
talking
just
about
said
no
if you
trust.
ever
He the one talking about
responded.
Mika. He the one talking about Triple S. I didn't say any of that. That's some bitch ass nigga fuckboy shit. Just like recording fucking private phone conversations and trying to make content. And we're supposed to be cool. That's crazy.
Once a narrative takes hold, once it's repeated, reinforced, and rewarded, challenging it isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. So today, we're not here to accept the loudest story. I hope that after this video, you'll understand exactly how scammers, scoundrels, and scallywags operate, and why the truth is almost always the first thing they try to bury.
Shout out to Triple S, man. There's a part 2. There is a part 2 that's coming up. Part 2 is out. Let me drop Triple S link in the chat right now, actually, so y'all can go ahead on over there and make sure y'all are already subscribed to that channel, and make sure y'all watch the video again over there in its entirety. Part 2 is coming up. Hey, y'all, I couldn't hold back without laughing. Whenever she got the screaming, that's a part 1 link right there. And make sure y'all subscribe to Triple S channel. Lovelace, put that link in the chat. When she got the screaming, y'all, I couldn't hold back the laughter. I'm sorry. Because anytime she get the talking on there and she be doing, you know, she be doing that, it be making me think. You ain't drunk, are you, motherfucker? You know, I just be thinking, you know. You ain't drunk, are you, motherfucker? Carl Belton, salute. Why? Every time. It's like,
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
How do I know this motherfucker ain't drunk? Because she be screaming. She don't be making no damn sense. How do I know this motherfucker ain't drunk? Yeah, when she just started screaming Roy Lee, that shit had me dying laughing. She just started screaming out of nowhere. I was like, oh shit, I had to take the earphone out. I wasn't ready for it. Yo. Every time, I'm just being man.
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
She gotta be. She gotta be. The logic just doesn't, it be switching. It just be switching like that. So, without further ado, let's get into some of this conversation, shall we call it. So, I'm not going all the way back to March 4th, 2024, because there's a whole lot of damn conversation here. We're going to start around, where are we? Around what is it, the date? September 1st of 2025. So, going back a couple months ago, right around the time where this shit started coming out, you know, her and Roll Rich stuff and stuff like that started, you know, coming out there, right? So, I'm not going to show what's right before this, because the conversation that happened right before this is some shit. She is like some real personal shit for her, and she was just like pouring her heart out in messages and shit. And yeah, I ain't gonna do that to her, right? But as you see, she's a moderator. So all right, write this message right here. She said, you know, thank you, Professor Iceberg. I might go live tonight. I don't know yet. So this is when she was already starting to go live, because this is when her and the Roll Rich stuff started. And she, you know, wanted to start going live and talking about it and all of that. You know, that's what she decided to do, right? But she's trying to figure out how to do some little editing and stuff like that, right? So fine, right? So she sends things, you know, just she does, you know, I don't have a problem with her sending the things. I didn't look at most of them, you know, but she did things as a moderator, you know. She's sending things as a moderator. So here, she was calling about something, because this is when she was working on trying to learn how to do some editing and stuff like that. So she was asking me for some, you know, how to do certain things with editing and stuff like that. So she was calling through IG, as you can see here. Looks like I missed some. You know, she looks like she called twice and maybe got me, and then I missed 1, 2, 3 in a row. And then she said, call me when available at 1:38 a.m. I don't know what time these calls that were answered actually. Because the way that, the thing works is it's down below it. So this started at 3:41 p.m. This might have been right behind it. She might have sent me this clip and then called me and maybe I answered. I don't know. But then it looks like she called me 3 times back to back and then sent me a thing saying call when available at 1:38 a.m. And my question is, why in the fuck is she thinking that she's going to get me at 1:38 a.m.? Why is she even contacting me at 1:30 or attempting to contact me at 1:38 a.m.? Nature over everything, salute. But, I didn't, see it, didn't respond to it or anything like that. So, I don't know what time I saw that, but it damn sure wasn't at 1:38 a.m. And apparently I didn't even call her back because you don't see a call here because I don't have her phone number. Dimitri, facts. That's what I'm thinking, Dimitri. Damn, that shit got up there quick. That's what I'm thinking, right? Why would you even attempt to do that to my phone? Say my phone did ring. I mean, my shit be on Do Not Disturb at like fucking 9, y'all. So I don't give a fuck what y'all say about me. My shit go to Do Not Disturb. Matter of fact, my shit's like on Do Not Disturb all the time. And I got my family members and all of them, their favorite contacts, so they can get through. But yeah, she calling me through the IG joint, right? And if my phone would have fucking went off at 1:38 a.m., what the fuck she doing? Exactly, Roll Rich. Exactly. That's how that's what I think too, Roll Rich. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Because it's fucking disrespectful. It's fucking disrespectful to even think about doing. But that's exactly what I was thinking. And as you see, I didn't answer the motherfucker. It's all missed calls and I didn't even call back. This is the next day. And there ain't no call that day. She's sending me, something that happened on Fats Live, apparently, So, like I said, she want to put these narratives out and shit like that. We can just put all of the shit out and I'll let the people decide what they want to believe. I don't know. She just sending me shit. Look, you can see a whole bunch of shit just sending stuff. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Like I said, most of the stuff I didn't even look at because we don't have the same interests. And have y'all seen me cover any of these topics? Look, just all this stuff is one-sided. If it was me sending stuff, it'd be on the right. You see, all of this shit is on the left. It's just her sending shit. We're the September 24th, September 25th. There's a welcome not coming, a nice one. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. But we just going through September. I ain't responded to none of this shit. The whole month of September. After that fucking call. Go back and look at it, y'all. After that call, I was like, oh, fuck no. We can shut this down real quick. I just stopped responding to you altogether. The fuck you think going on here? I know how to cut a motherfucker off completely. So, here we go. October 3rd is the next time I actually responded. And I think it was in somebody's chat that I must have been a moderator in, I think, and she was complaining in the chat about not being able to see Moonlight in the chat or something like that. Or maybe, no, hold on. No, I couldn't see Moonlight in the chat. So I think I saw people talking to Moonlight or something, and I saw her in the chat. So I asked her if she saw Moonlight. She said no. So something like that. I don't know. Anyways, she called. Why? I don't know. And then start sending more shit. What's Kevlo talking about? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not addicted and in YouTube constantly all the time to know what the fuck is going on with everybody. Kevlo be messy. I don't know. What the fuck? What are you talking about? You just randomly out of the blue think I'm in your head and can ask me a random question. I'm just going to know the answer. No. I know a lot of shit, but that shit's in books, not in somebody else's brain still. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what Kevlo's talking about. Talking about he was going at Roll Rich and Slim earlier about some capo shit. And he also reacted when Sis told Slim that he's going to have to stop rocking with him. He also went at Anthony for having 12-hour lives. It all sounded like some BS. Slim and Roll Rich hit the panel, so they see him cool now. So why the fuck you asking me? If you know the whole story, why are you asking me the shit? You know, this is the type of stuff that I'm dealing with, though, right? So I don't fucking know. And why is she asking me at this time? Probably because she can't get to Roll Rich probably at this time. Because she ready to start. This is, I think, I don't know if their shit has started yet or not. I have no clue in terms of them talking back and forth, you know, kind of negatively towards one another. Same stuff she was bothering you with. Okay. I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know what's going on there. Like, you see my response. Okay, I missed all of that. Sounds like a bunch of nonsense. Wonder if Sis will review it since his name is being mentioned, or he'll leave it alone and not feel like he is giving Kevlo clout. Now I said Kevlo don't know the history. The Wabbits didn't make Slim, and a lot of them don't like Roll Rich. So Kevlo at this time, I think, was saying that Slim and Roll Rich were both made by the Wabbits or something like that, right? And I was responding to her that, you know, the Wabbits didn't necessarily make Slim, and a lot of the people who are considered Wabbits don't really rock with Roll Rich like that. So I don't understand, you know, how you could say one made the other. Some shit like that. I don't know. It's just some nonsense conversation. I'm like, I don't fucking know. But as y'all see, all the shit got to do, like you say, Mika, obsessing about Roll Rich. If Roll Rich name get mentioned, she's fucking there obsessing about it. She said, Kevlo don't be knowing is Slim was never a Wabbit. Like you said, Roll Rich been disassociated from the Wabbits. I'm like, you know, I'm a part of Cap. Wabbits didn't make me. I was monetized before getting cool with the Wabbits. I was not even fucking with Sis when I got monetized. They can tie me to Sister T more than the Wabbits. Because if anybody knows the history, my channel, and when it was created, was back when I was still associated with Sister T. And I was associated with Ears already back then. I've been associated with Ears the entire time as well, you know. But I was still associated with Sister T back when I created my channel. And hell, there was a point in time where us and the Wabbits were kind of going back and forth at each other. You know, so she liked to just make up shit. But my whole thing was my name mentioned at all? You see the question. Was my name mentioned at all? I know she been here from the beginning, Roll Rich. I have too. And she trying to play dumb and mix up stories and make her own narrative about the way things went. Because she don't be remembering what the fuck she be saying when she be drinking.
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
Anytime she speak.
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
I mean, every time I'm just thinking.
Ain't drunk are you, motherfucker?
All the time whenever having, and I'm listening to her. When she hits a link, definitely when she's on her own channel. Definitely when she's on her own channel. Yeah, she definitely been around for a while. Her name was Miss J back in the day. Before it was just J, she was Miss J. But she was always associated with purple shit. Oh yeah, and by the way, shout out to Lou Jenkins. Hey, let me do this shit full screen. Hey. Yo ass need to change the name of that fucking channel. Because like Lou Jenkins said, stolen valor is something we take seriously. And a purple heart means something. And it's something that yo monkey ass don't got, I'm sure. So you need to think about that. Because if somebody's coming to the Purple Heart podcast, they're probably thinking that you're talking about something that ain't associated with this bullshit. And it will get you fucked up in these streets. Take it as friendly advice. You ain't gonna get fucked up by me. I don't have a Purple Heart. But I do respect every Purple Heart recipient, and I am a veteran. So you can keep on pretending like the shit is all cool and everything, but you might want to. You don't take any of the other advice I give you. We're going to see that here in these conversations. Take my advice on this shit right here. She definitely lost. Carl Belton, she lost a ton of respect when she carried her ass over there on that motherfucker's panel crying. because she thought she was going to get some clout because they thought she was going to talk about ears. She thought she was going to get some clout off that shit and carried her ass over there. But yeah, that shit is some serious shit. You might want to think about it. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. May you challenge that? Yes, absolutely. You can challenge anything you want. So, just something to think about. Just something to think about. It might not be the attention that you want. That's all I'm getting at. Because there's certain people that's going to come see that and maybe see what it's talking about. And it just may not be the attention that you want. So, and I understand y'all saying there's several channels with that name. That's fine. To them. If they're not talking about a certain subject, it might not be the attention they want. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Heck Money in the building. Shout out to Heck Money. Salute to you. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. This might be good advice for some of those channels to take as well. Unless they are talking about certain subject matter or unless they're a recipient of the award. That's all I'm saying. But don't take my advice. Do you? Did the Lions lose? The Lions lose. 49ers, we going for that damn number 1 spot. Yeah, we going for that number 1 spot. Yeah, so the Lions lost. So 49ers, they clinch a playoff spot at least. And we going for that number 1 spot. Damn right, because after get that win over the Colts tomorrow, gonna move up 1 more spot above the Rams. Play Seattle last game of the season. As long as you take care of the Bears next week. Number 1 spot coming. So let's get back to this conversation. Back to the conversation. Again, more roll rich shit, blah, blah, blah. I don't care, you know. I don't care about none of this shit. It's just, you know, she wanting me to talk about Slim and Sis and all that. I'm not in that shit. What Sis says on his live, go fucking ask him. He drops his link every live stream. Why are you asking me about some shit between Slim and Sis? I'm not a woman, number 1, so I don't give a fuck. And number 2, I'm not getting in the middle of 2 other men's shit unless they ask me to be a mediator or something like that. And them 2 men don't need me in the middle of their shit. So I don't fucking know what's going on between them. Just because I'm cool with people doesn't mean I know what the fuck's going on in their lives and world and shit like that. No, just like y'all don't know what's going on in my life. She said, for the slow people in the back that act like they never heard Roll Rich say he did work for me. So this is when she got on this kick of trying to stir up some shit. I believe, again, hindsight's 2020, right? So when I think back on this situation, the situation that happened with the beat. What beat am I talking about, right? The situation that happened with the beat and the Roll Rich make the beat, Iceberg clipped it up.
Just Jay. Shout out to Just Jay. Just Jay. Shout out to Just Jay.
I mean, it wasn't anything. She sent me the beat. She told me where she wanted me to clip out of the live stream. You know, that's the reason it took 2 seconds to do. The beat was already made, and she told me where she wanted me to clip it out of the live stream. So I did the shit and sent it back to her. And then she was like, can you play it whenever I come in the chat on your stream? Fine. I didn't have an intro or anything for her, I don't think at the time, so I played the shit. Just like, whatever, right? Nick Lee, salute to you. But, I mean, that's why it took 2 seconds to do, because the beat was already made. I didn't make the beat. She sent the shit to me. I don't know where the fuck she got it from. I didn't ask. She sent me the beat. she told me where she wanted me to clip out of the live stream that Sis did whenever he had, said, she came in the chat. She wanted me to duplicate it. Boom, I sent it back to her. That's why it took 2 seconds. Any fucking editor 101 can do that. That would be some shit that they would teach you in like the day 1 of editing school. You know what I'm saying? That's some simple shit. Find a beat. Now put somebody's words over it. That's editing fucking 101. She wanted you to play it on your channel. I know, Ear. She wanted it played everywhere. She wanted that shit played everywhere. I sent it back to her. You see nobody else plays that shit. And I didn't want credit for putting that together or anything like that. I didn't ask for shit. Y'all didn't know that I had anything to do with that until her and Roll Rich fell out. Y'all heard me play that shit and y'all didn't know that it had anything to do with who or anything until they fell out. So this is her talking about that to an effect of, she's saying that Roll Rich has done work for her. And I guess he at some point said that he did or did not, or I don't know who she was trying to convince that Roll Rich did work for her. I'm really not sure. She's asking me, do I listen to Supernova? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, sometimes. And at the point in the day, I guess I hadn't listened to her most recent live stream. So, I said that. But I think on Supernova's stream, her and Roll Rich, the fallout had already happened. This is October 6th, y'all. The fallout had already happened. Let me do this. The fallout between her and Roll Rich had already happened. It's October 6th. So she wasn't going on panels talking about it really much, and I don't think I'm not sure if she was going live talking about it too much yet or not. But I guess maybe Roll Rich went on Supernova's panel, was talking about it, saying stuff about her. I don't fucking know. But that's probably the reason why she asked me, did I listen to and watch Supernova's panel? And she had been talking to me about the stuff, I guess. So I'm like, I need to go live and get some understanding because I rock with Roll Rich and I rock with her. And at that time, she wasn't really going live like that or didn't have the equipment maybe, to really go live the way she wanted to. So I was like, hell, Roll Rich will come over here on my channel and hit the link probably if, y'all want to talk it out or whatever. But she's like, no, because I said I wasn't going to mention him publicly anymore is her response. So you see here, I said, I'm going to go live about this situation. She didn't want me to do it. She said no. She asked you the same thing and you said no, Mika. So she wanted all of us to know about that Supernova live stream for whatever reason. For whatever reason. You said you could have got a 3 Triple S beats for what she pay, $100 or something like that. I don't even know. She ain't pay me shit for that, y'all. I mean, I wasn't asking for anything because I really didn't do anything. I like I said, it was fucking editing 101. Drop the beat into the editor, clip out the 2 seconds of Sis saying Just Jay, shout out to Just Jay, put that over it, loop that shit, and boom, it's done. So it was nothing to do, so I didn't really want to be paid for it, but I didn't know that she paid already for the beat. She told me she had a beat, and she already told me what she wanted it to say. So, she told me not to go live. And then, I was listening to Supernova, so I asked, was she listening? I listened to her just as much as you do, but she was talking about me yesterday, so yes, I was in the bush. Okay, so apparently Supernova was talking about Just Jay. She's probably talking about the situation between Just Jay and Roll Rich, but as you see, she'll say she was talking about me. She's probably just talking about the situation. So I let her know that Supernova was live. She said, what happened to Super telling Slim that she wasn't doing sector content anymore, but she talked about me for 2 days. I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't talk to people, everybody behind the scenes. Supernova don't have to tell me what she's doing. She don't have to ask me for permission to say anything she wants to fucking say. And y'all, anybody that knows her knows she's not going to ask for permission to say anything she wants to say. And I respect that. So I don't fucking know why Supernova decided to talk about sector content, because she fucking felt like it. I don't know. When I was trying to have conversation on Fats TV panel with Roll Rich, you came back 2 hours later not realizing Fats played another video and Roll Rich had asked me a question and that I was answering when you went off on me, so I'm good. So I guess I don't know what the hell she's talking about here. When I was trying to have a conversation on Fats, you came back 2 hours later not realizing the video asked me a question. Went off on me, I'm good. I don't remember going off on her, so I don't even know what that's in reference to. Y'all remember me going off on her? I don't remember. Let's see. I was there, heard it all, heard y'all going back and forth. Same argument again. It was pointless at that point, no matter what Fats was playing. He is the instigator, and y'all fell in the trap. I don't know. Maybe I got on the panel and said something to them. I don't even remember, y'all. This is beginning of October. Me and Roll Rich situation is PG-13 to compare to what these jokers have going on this app. I don't think so. She was not supposed to be talking to him after he violated, but she did. Slim in the building. Shout out to that Capo brother. Shout out to all the tradesmen out there. So I told her I believed it though when she said that her and Roll Rich situation is PG-13, because again, at this time I don't know anything about her and Roll Rich situation. I rock with Roll Rich, but he don't be talking to me about her. Why? Because he's a man. Same reason I don't want to be hearing about this shit, because I'm a man. Roll Rich don't be talking to me about her, and she want to talk to me about it all the time, but she thinks because me and Roll Rich are cool that we be talking about her. No, me and Roll Rich we talk about business shit and other shit, not her. And it's not like we be talking like that all the time. I thought they wasn't a group, but they sure act and move like a cult. I don't know who the fuck she's talking about. Again, I'm not responding, so I don't know what she's talking about. See, I was listening and fell asleep. Who is a group? I don't know what she's talking about. The motherfuckers like a group called and Roll Rich hit the link and lied on me again, and now Kev Low about to do a live. I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. So she's trying to say that people are grouping up and becoming a cult against her because people are going live and I guess outing her, telling the truth. Because you see, I'm saying, what lie did he say? How am I supposed to know what's a lie and what's the truth? I don't know y'all situation. She said, he keeps saying, I'm mad about being blocked, but it was never about being blocked. It has always been about him going on panels talking bad about me. He don't want me saying shit about his cap brand. Well, Just Jay is my brand, so he needs to stop talking about me. So she's trying to say it's just about Roll Rich talking about her. Ain't got nothing. She's saying it ain't got nothing to do with being blocked, because that's where it first started. I heard something about her being blocked in the chat, and she was complaining about being blocked because she, for all of this time, has liked to always say negative shit about Miss Eve and Trey Spectives and basically all of the women who have been rocking with Sis since day one and are like, you know, some of his top moderators and shit like that. She has always liked to say shit about these women. Always. And it's always the women. Always the women that, what you talking about, Lovelace? Did I forget? Got to pay attention to what? I don't know what you're talking about, Lovelace. But yeah, she likes to talk about any woman that is close to Sis. I think she's infatuated with you, Sis. So you really need to watch yourself, bro. This is just, again, brother looking out for a brother. I rock with you, you know, all of that. I think she's infatuated with you, bro. I really think she was trying to get close to Roll Rich to try to be able to meet you one day, hoping that Roll Rich was going to allow her to come on the block and introduce her to Sis. Because she likes to have whatever reason an issue with the women who are close to him. I don't know why. But shout out to all of them. Shout out to Trace Spector. Shout out to Miss Eve. Trying to think. We may see some others. So my response to her, because as you see at this point, just like I'm sighing right here, right now, because this shit is draining, I'm sighing essentially in this message. When you see me type out a long message like this is because I'm tired of this shit and I'm about to like just regurgitate all this shit at you at once, right? So I say, you've said that 1,000 times. You got a problem with being blocked behind the scenes and him talking shit in front of the scenes, because that's what she used to get on the panel and say. You keep on blocking me behind the scenes, but then you get on the panel and talk shit in front of the scenes, and then you get behind the scenes, and that's what she kept saying. So I said, you said that shit 1,000 times. Do you see how easy it is for people to hear you are mad about being blocked and be able to believe that that is the issue? Because that's all she kept saying. Now she's trying to say that it's just the fact that he's saying anything at all and ain't got nothing to do with being blocked. But no, I said, this is why I said the stuff I did on Fat's panel. Okay, so apparently I did hit Fat's link and say something, because at this point it all sounds stupid the more either one of you talk about it, since you're not going to tell us the behind the scenes convos. So all of us are really still confused how y'all have this big of an issue. It seems that everyone has to be about way more. Hold on. It seems to everyone it has to be about way more than just you claiming Cap and him not liking it, because this is back at the time where she was going around saying she's Cap and Roll Rich is like, no, the fuck you ain't. He blocked you before that, so it has to be something else. This is why the chat and content creators are doing reactions cannot buy the story you and him are telling. So she's mad people keep talking about it. They're telling one story, but only half the story, because this is before we know a lot of the behind the scenes conversations and stuff like that. But she getting mad and wanting to talk to me about it, and I don't give a fuck. She said I had a problem with being blocked behind the scenes because he was talking shit about me in front of the scenes, and he could have just not talked about me in front of the scenes. Why would I have a problem with him blocking me when that's all he does when he get mad at me? So I'm guessing she's saying here that he's blocked her before, and then she's found some way to get back in contact with him and got unblocked. I guess that's what she's saying. I say, I hear that. That is the problem you've repeated, and the main issue most of us have heard about. It still does nothing to explain why you were blocked and what caused the issue to get you blocked, because it was before the Cap stuff. So people have questions because there is more to the story. Y'all have made it public business because y'all have both talked about it so much and keep hitting panels to explain the same stuff with no new context. She went on trying to blame it on him. I told her I hadn't caught everything. I don't know who talked about who, and where and all of that stuff, because she expected me to be following this stuff step by step. And I don't go around following it like that. JT Money, man, salute. I don't go around following it step by step like that. She wanted me to be deep into this, I didn't give a fuck. It didn't have anything to do with me, and I was going to keep it that way. In the bottom of this question here, I asked her, let me make it bigger. Sorry, y'all. In the bottom of this question here that you see on the blue, I say, do you have a response for the Wabbit mods who keep asking the question about you calling them bitches? I keep hearing that. That's what I was talking about. I kept seeing, I think it was Trace Spector, Miss Eve, maybe somebody else, but female mods over in Sis chat say, why Just J called me a bitch? Something to that effect. They was all saying, that she was calling him a bitch. So I didn't know anything about it. I didn't hear it, but multiple of them said it. So I'm like, what's that about? I figured I'd have the conversation with her behind the scenes, right? She said, I can respond to the Wabbit mods, and I may respond to them the next time I go live, or Kevlo may go over Arabia's live. I think I addressed it there. So why didn't she just fucking tell me? She want me to go watch somebody else's live or wait for her to go live to talk about it? I asked the question directly right here. But you type me all that bullshit rather than just telling me, did you say it or not? And if so, what's your deal with them? I'm starting to think these MFs slow because I already said the first day when Sis checked his block list, I was on there. The very next day I was blocked again, and that's when I called his mods bitches because they act like they didn't know who blocked me, and then we came to find out it was Roll Rich did it, and he's probably the one that blocked Miss Eve, but he knows Sis don't play about Miss Eve. So all her getting in her head, she's going to accuse people, multiple people, of knowing who blocked her. And we know as moderators, you only know if you're there right when it happens, who did it, you know, who timed somebody out, who blocked somebody, something like that. If you're not there when it happened, you don't fucking know. You don't even know it happened at all. And then she goes and throws somebody else's name into it. Why is she throwing Miss Eve's name into it? Had nothing to do with that conversation. She said, I remember hitting you up and telling you to tell Sis to unblock me. And I said, how long ago was that? I vaguely remember. Like, I don't fucking remember. If she did, I probably, you know, said something to him in the chat or whatever, said like Just Jay said she blocked it, and that probably would have been it. She said, around the time I called the hotline and it is what it is, did the crying drop on me. And the very next day I got blocked again and told you to tell Sis that I think I'm blocked again. Okay. Whatever, y'all. I was like, I don't remember when you hit the hotline. Not sure if I was watching or not. I heard people mentioning it, but I do not recall it specifically. And I told her, as long as one of you continue to feed it, it will continue to make its rounds on YouTube with the people who have no desire to talk about the Quamites. Again, this was my, attempt to tell her that, number one, you said you damn right with a crying ass, it is what it is. Number one, argument, discussion, whatever you want to call it, can't continue to exist if it's only one person in it, one-sided, right? So if you don't keep feeding it, then it won't continue to exist. Shout out to M Soul, my day one in the building. If you don't continue to participate in the conversation or the argument, discussion, then it won't continue to exist. It'll just be a one-sided thing, and people will be like, why he keep talking about her? But no, she continued to engage in it, right? So I'll tell her, as long as they're going to feed it, then people going to talk about it. Don't get mad because people are doing live streams about the shit between you and Roll Rich when y'all keep hitting links and talking about it. Simple as that. Her response, I said I was going to leave it alone because the people who knows him know he be lying. A lot of the Wabbit women was calling him out in the chat for lying, and Super took his wrench because she said she don't want him blocking people in the chat. Like I said, this rated PG compared to what these other people have going on. And she kept trying to convince me of that for some reason. Why was she trying to convince me that whatever her and Roll Rich had going on was PG-13 compared to what whoever these other people are have going on? Because she's the only one here these days that is being accused of having tokens of trust out there. You know, sending pictures and things like that. She's the only one these days being accused of anything like that. So what is the thing that she claims all these other people have going on? It's a diversion tactic. All a diversion tactic. She sent me a video. I don't even know what video this is. It might not be up anymore. When they look like that, a lot of times the video may not even be up anymore, right? So, I said, what happened on that? You know, because she just sends me videos and thinks I'm going to sit here and go look through a like 6-8 hour live stream. What the fuck? No. She said nothing really. Lonnie just reviewing the live and said she would have cursed you out since you was on the panel acting confused when you could have just stayed in the chat and figured out what was going on. Oh, so I guess it was a Lonnie live where Lonnie said that if she was Just Jay, whenever I got up on the panel on Fats Live and said what I said, Lonnie said she would have cursed me out. I guess that's what's happening there. Douglas Alvarenga, salute to you. We're still in October, y'all. So we probably gonna have to do a part 2 on this shit. Or I'm just gonna have to skip ahead. She looked for Slim's channel. Do I know what happened to it? No, I don't fucking know what happened to Slim's channel. I don't talk to Slim behind the scenes. Just because, all right, so for all of y'all that are still confused about this CAP thing, right? For everybody that's still confused, CAP stands for Clout Apprehension Professional. It's not a group. It's not a cult. It's not anything that you would say this person is telling that person what to do or this person is giving that person rules or anything. We are a bunch of individuals who, you know, sometimes move with a like mind. Other times we don't move with a like mind. But we're all individuals. We got our own individual platforms. We've all built our own individual platforms on totally different things. You know, but there's nothing to associate in terms of thinking that I got tabs on what any one of the rest of them are doing. They move as fucking grown men and do whatever the hell they want to do in this world. They don't ask me for permission or anything. They fucking do it and I find out about it just like the rest of y'all. When they go on live, I find out the same time all the rest of y'all find out. We don't have no fucking secret chat or no shit like that where we all collaborate and talking to each other. Do I have ways to reach out to them if I need to collaborate with them on something? Absolutely. But, you know, we're not asking anybody else for permission to do anything. All right. So I don't know what happened on October 13th, but she was on somebody's channel. She was either in the chat or on somebody's channel. And I said, let me flip this back. I said, yo, you gotta relax. What you doing? Cause she had to be wilding out. So this is one of those times where she's either on the link or in the chat talking crazy. I go to IG and send her a message. And, you know, this is what I say. Like, yo, you gotta relax. What you doing? So she tries to call me. I don't take the call. And then later she sends me, because this was on October 13th at 5:47 p.m. So later on, I guess after she got off whatever link or whatever it was, she sends me a message, and this is in the morning, like 4 something in the morning, says, what do you mean? I was only addressing the people that address me. KTC and Miss Eve been trying to get my attention, and Skinny took private pics from my IG page and put them on YouTube. I can't help these MFs are cult-minded and can't think for themselves. And as soon as you talk about someone they like, they attack you like Supernova, because what the fuck I do to that strong face ass bitch? And what the fuck is Regina old senile ass talking about? She's 79 years old trying to hang with 40-year-olds. She should be ashamed of herself. This is at 4 something in the morning, y'all. 4 something in the morning. I don't know what the hell she's talking about because I'm not awake yet at 4:48. And if I am, I'm not listening to YouTube typically. I wake up a little bit after that. But I hadn't damn sure been listening to whatever the hell it was going on here, right? Maybe she was responding to whatever I talked about earlier. I don't know. But that's what the fuck she sent to me. So for all of the damn people out here who got any questions about how the fuck she feel, she must say, you got the same shit here, see? Man, what the fuck? I think she copied and pasted the messages. I think she copying and pasting this shit and sending it to everybody. Ear said he got the same shit. Like, what are we doing here? Hit the same fucking messages. So she's sending that shit. She's sending screenshots of stuff. And so my response to her after 5 o'clock, when I'm awake, obviously, you are making a lot of enemies trying to respond to everyone that says something. Again, I'll try to give advice, y'all. When she come into me saying this shit, I'm trying to give advice. Nah, Roy Lee, all that shit is silenced. My phone is on Do Not Disturb at like 9 o'clock. So none of her shit would ever get through to me in any fucked up ass hours. And it get ignored like a motherfucker. But yeah, I try to give her advice. So I say, you're making a lot of enemies trying to respond to everyone that says something. You're missing the point on the Skinny thing. No, it's not right to show your IG pics, but you said he got paid to do it, and you said Regina paid him. You don't see how that's making enemies with Skinny and Regina because you have no proof of anyone being paid to go at you. People don't like when you like it when false allegations are thrown out there, then you want to breeze past it like you didn't say it. So obviously I had heard whatever the hell she was saying. I think this was all going back to whenever I told her that she was wilding out up here. I was like, yo, you got to relax what you doing. Because she was taking shots at Skinny, taking shots at Regina, taking shots at everybody. I was like, if you want smoke with KTC and Miss Eve because of what they say in the chat, it's only going to make people look at you sideways. You crossed the line talking about Pro and KTC's relationship and whether or not KTC was married when they got together. Why go there unless you really want them as your enemies? Because she just saying all the shit. She's doing the thing that we see the Kwamites do, or really any weak motherfucker do. They listen to all of this shit. They're on your side. They're on your side. All of this time she's been on Ear's side, right? For 2, 3, 4 years she's been on Ear's side against all the damn D attacks, the Kwame attacks, the Kevlo attacks, all the people that attacked Ears over these years. She's been on his side against all of the shit that they say about him. Now, as soon as she ain't feeling the same way about him, she's using every talking point that those people made back all of those years, trying to use them against them. Not using her own shit, not coming up with her own shit. She's trying to use all the same talking points those people said. That's why you got kicked out the whip. What? That's what we doing? That's what we doing? Yeah, and so I remember when she was Kwame's mod, and she got kicked out the whip. You know, but she want to talk about Ears, talking about something. That's why you got kicked out the whip. She was a mod over there. That's how we knew Miss J. She was a mod over there. And what happened to her? She lost her damn wrench. Is that not getting kicked out the whip? But she likes to try to say that shit to Ears. She likes to say all of this stuff talking about his relationship and stuff like that. All of this shit. Yeah, she called him a grapist. She called him a grapist. I heard her say it. She likes to say all of that stuff, repeat all of the talking points that they try to use against him all these years. Now she just saying them free willing. Just free willing. So I told her, you've been on fire getting attention lately, but I don't know if it's the attention you want. It is alienating you more than getting agreement. Just my observations. So that's what I said in that long message there. I told her she tripping going at Skinny and Regina. Basically, she tripping going at KTC, Miss Eve, and Pro. And she's alienating herself. But she thinks that this is the way to get attention. She said, and they told me whatever I put on YouTube can be talked about, so I can talk about whatever the fuck I see on YouTube. And if bitches and bitch ass niggas can lie on me, I can lie on them too.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
What kind of logic is that? If people lie on me, I can lie on them too?
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
Oh, I know what kind of logic that is, man. That's got to be that.
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
That's got to be that kind of logic. That's the only kind of logic that would think, yeah, if they lie on me, I'm a lie on them. What? So credibility just don't mean shit to you. Credibility don't mean a damn thing to you. How about you point out their lie? Prove that they're lying. Instead of just saying, I'm a lie too now. I'm just going to make up some shit too. How about you just prove that they're lying? That's easier. Or are they just telling the truth on your ass? What is it? It shouldn't be hard to prove that a motherfucker lying on your ass if it's some shit about you, right? But,
motherfucker, I lie a lot.
I mean, that's who we dealing with. So she's sharing something. I don't know what the fuck that is. This must have been her live. Yeah, she was naming her early lives. This is one of her early channels that got clapped, I believe. Because y'all know she done got channels clapped already. She working on some Garrick type shit. She working on Garrick, like getting a record number of channels clapped in a year. That's what she working on. Because at the rate she going, that's what the fuck gonna happen. Because like Ear said, Skinny about to fuck her up. Shout out to Triple S on that membership. Oh, hold up. Wrong one. My bad, Triple S. I'm on the wrong. Shout out Triple S on that membership, y'all. Oh, man. Yeah. We dealing with someone that...
This motherfucker ain't drunk.
Yeah. That's what we dealing with right now. I don't know them of her drunk. But yeah, she working on getting another one clapped, y'all. The way she acting. But on her live stream, I guess I must have been in the chat. And I was having the audacity to say something contradictory to what she was saying on her live stream, right? So instead of continuing to have that conversation with her on there, I decided to bring it, over here, I guess. Thought I'm not defending anyone. I'm letting you know how it looks to the viewers and how the audience is reacting. That is all. If you want to play the lie on people game with them, go ahead. It's not going to work out for your benefit is all I'm saying. Just makes people look at you as a liar and someone who they cannot trust anything you say. So I told her this back in October, y'all. This is October 14th. 2 months ago, I told her this. I asked her was she live. She said yes. So she, this is back when she was going live again on one of them early channels. October, she's going live and she's sending me other things as well. Sending me all types of stuff. I responded to one of them. So, November 30th. That was the day that she went on Kwame's panel. This is where we are now, November 30th. The day she went on Kwame's panel, or that day that I saw it, so it's either the same day or the next day, because I don't know that I saw it live. I don't think I did. I was like, yo, what you got going on? Real talk. You trying to get close to Kwame now? Because that's the way it sounded. She said, no, not at all. I asked her if she running plays, because I don't do that shit. She said no. I was like, you trying to get your channel popping? I got questions. Like, what the fuck are you doing over on Kwame's panel talking shit about ears? This is when she went over there talking about ears on Kwame's panel. So I got questions. I was like, it's not making sense to me, and I'm trying to make it make sense. I can't make it make sense. Why the hell is she over there on Kwame's panel talking the way she talking? She said, so it would be better if it would be better if I said that I went over there to talk about ears because no one said anything to ears when him and KB fell out and went to skinny panel to kiss the ring, but there's no play. So, yeah, she went on that panel, M-Soul. Yeah. She went over there to talk about ears because she thought she was going to get some clout off of it. So she said there's no play, and she hasn't been back over there, but I don't know. Because like you said, she was an early mod. She was an early mod, so she tried to get back in. But she wanted him to drop her link in the chat and all of that stuff. So my response to her was, that does not really make sense, but if that's what you want to say, I guess I have to accept it. So I wasn't hearing that shit, I didn't have any real acceptance for her going over there. But if that's what you want to say, then fine. I'll take that as what you said. She talking about, so what's up with y'all having a problem with grown people going where they want to go? And what's the play? The problem ain't about you going where you want to go. The problem is you going somewhere where you were, quote unquote, disrespected previously. You ran to somebody else who took you in. Now you done that person dirty. Now you trying to run back to your old thing, trying to get that old thing back. Daughter of Zion, salute. So again, it just continues to make you look fake. So I'm seeing, do I need to stop, communicating with you right here? Because if you going to be back over there with them, then I don't need to be talking to you. Because I don't need anything that I'm saying to you going back to that giraffe. So that's why I'm asking you this question about where you're going and stuff like that. Because I don't fuck with anybody that's associated with the giraffe. So here's the way this works, right? And y'all know me. Y'all know I go all over the sector, stuff like that, right? I fuck with a lot of people. And a lot of people that I fuck with don't fuck with each other. But I don't be talking about none of them to one another like that, so it ain't a problem, right? But, you know, a whole bunch of people that I rock with don't actually fuck with each other in any way, shape, or form. But there are limits to that. Because I ain't fucking with nobody that fucks with Biz. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I cannot do it. No. I'm not fucking with anybody that fucks with Biz. I'm not fucking with anybody that fucks with that giraffe. Those are pretty much the two that are 1,000%, you know, off limits altogether for me. Biz and the giraffe, they're 100% off limits for me. I don't know how you can bring yourself to associate with them two. There's others that are definitely guilty because of association. So, hey, you got to stay far, far away from me. I don't want to be in the same places as them people. Not that I'm going to do anything to them. I just don't want to be in the places that they're in. I don't want to frequent the same establishments. None of that. So, yeah, if you associated with them, no. I don't deal with offenders or their protectors. Let's put it like that. Offenders or their protectors. I can't rock with you. Nope. Nope. So let's see here. I told her I don't care where anybody goes. It's about your character when you're there. Just looks like you're willing to switch up real quick. Look, y'all, I'm a direct motherfucker. If I'm not anything, I'm direct with people. I think y'all probably come to know that about me, you know, in these 4 or 5 years of YouTube. If I'm nothing, I am direct with people. So it ain't about me trying to control where you go. Just it look like you willing to switch up. This shit look like a play. It's about your character when you go there. You can go in Kwame's chat. I don't give a fuck. I don't care whose chat you go in. But it's about how you carry yourself when you in that chat. I mean, that's how we have trolls. That's how we have detractors. Be yourself wherever you go, right? But don't be changing who you are, putting on different masks and shit like that. Anybody that doesn't really like me or doesn't agree with me is more than welcome in my chat. Don't act like you my friend over here and then go somewhere else and talk shit about me. That's what I'm saying to her that she can't seem to understand. You said there's no play, and I've not questioned that again. Yet you continue to mention a play in every message. Do you not see how that would raise questions? See, she doesn't understand that I'm a fucking thinker. You keep on mentioning play. I asked you one time, are you running a play? I didn't mention it one more time. You've mentioned it in every message ever since. What's the play? What? They know there's no play. Why are you trying to tell me and convince me so much that there's no play? You said there was no play. Okay. I didn't say shit else about that. I'm trying to question your character when you're moving in these places now. We're beyond the play thing. She says there's no plays being ran and ears don't have to worry about me hopping any more panels to talk about him, but maybe my own. So right there, I knew that, okay, this is where she's just going to try to grow her channel off of going back and forth with ears at this point, you know, because Roll Rich told her he wasn't going to do it. You know, Roll Rich ain't going back and forth with her no more. He's done with her. And her dumb ass didn't get the clout that she thought she was going to get going back and forth with Roll Rich because people didn't give a fuck, you know. So, and people don't necessarily give a fuck about her going back and forth with ears either. It's just funny to laugh at her drunk ass.
Motherfucker, I lie.
You know, laugh at her lying ass.
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
You know, she be drunk, she be lying, all of that stuff. So it's just funny to laugh at her at this point. Shout out to It Is What It Is on that membership. I appreciate you, bro. So yeah, it's just funny to laugh at her drunk lying ass at this point. She be forgetting what the hell she says. All right. So I said, all good, none of my business in that way. You can hit any panel and talk about anybody you want. Like you said, you're grown. It's just a bad look to me the way you sounded all chummy on Kwame's panel. But my opinion is just that, an opinion. That's what I said to her because she's on Kwame's panel trying to talk all nice to them, trying to get them to come sub to her channel, you know, trying to act like she was in the good graces while they up there talking bad about ears. That's why she jumped her ass up there. Shout out to the homie Carl Belton on that $20 super chat, man. I appreciate you. He said, watch out for cutthroats, cruddy jokers. Salute, Iceberg Thoughts. I appreciate you, Carl Belton. Shout out to all them tradesmen out there, man. All them hardworking tradesmen building America, man. Building the world, really. You know, the house you live in or the car you drive in, everything that we damn operate and deal with, there's somebody with a trade that had something to do with that, more than likely. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all the tradesmen. And shout out to Carl Belton on that $20 super chat, man. NC Lady B1, good evening to you. So basically they tried to turn Iceberg against Ears. I think she tried to first turn me against Roll Rich when that didn't work, or tried to use me in the middle of some stuff between her and Roll Rich. Thaddeus, salute to you, bro. I think she tried to use me in the middle of stuff between her and Roll Rich and then turned around and tried to use me in the stuff with her and Ears. But again, I'm a solid brother. If there's anything that the people who talk to me in any way, shape, or form behind the scenes know, they know I'm solid. I stand on what I stand on. Who y'all seeing me as right now on YouTube is the same way that I deal with people behind the scenes. So, I'm just not the one to try that with. I'm going to clear my name through using my integrity. And motherfuckers already know about you, lying ass Jay.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
Shout out to Holly Favorite in the building. Good evening to you. Yeah, they already know that about you, Jay. So let's see here. What'd she say? She says she do feel like Ears is running plays because this was a very personal situation for her that he made public and he can't seem to get himself out of the way to see that. Then he tried to make it seem like I was talking bad about Lovelace's mom boss and Halima when all I said was that he gave them a voice when they were going through something, so give me the same grace. Did we not hear her up on Ears panel? A whole stream and promoting her channel? What more voice did she want? She got to say everything she wanted to say about Roll Rich. Ears don't fuck with Roll Rich, so he's willing to let her say anything she wanted to say, and she did. I have every phone call, DM, text me and Ears have ever sent each other, and there's nowhere I ever said anything about Amika or sent him a picture of her, so he's lying and using Roll Rich talking points. So she had to be drunk here, y'all.
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
She had to be drunk because we still waiting for when Ears said that she sent him the picture of Mika. Uncle L, salute. Roll Rich, we heard in the first Triple S drop, said that she sent Roll Rich the picture of Mika. Not Ears. Ears hasn't said it, but she keeps on saying that Ears said it. Just like Roll Rich is making it seem like he has a token of trust of me when the only pics Roll Rich have of me is the ones I sent him to do my birthday drop, which is on my IG page, by the way. It's probably been a couple of years now, and that's why I said I've been knowing or working with him longer before I reached out to Triple S. Ears made it seem like he told me about Triple S 2 years. That's when Roll Rich was in his chat heavy and Ears was playing his drops every live. I don't know what the fuck she talking about, y'all. At that time, everyone was making it seem like Roll Rich was the best editor in the sector, and I think Triple S was going as LSB, but then I could be wrong. Yeah, you could be very wrong. And I wasn't thinking about being a content creator, so why the fuck would I need an editor? And I know Moonlight is not talking because she tried to hop on Kwame panel any chance she get. I swear these people. So that's all she said. All that stuff. Draco, salute to you, bro. Yo. So she said all that. I said, do you really believe everything you said to me? Y'all, I'm telling you, I don't play with her on this shit, y'all. I do not play with her. My first line of my response is literally, do you really believe everything you just said to me? You know I have been around since the beginning, and that is not how things happened. She thinks she can pull this shit on me. I've been here since the fucking beginning. Ronald say people's a day one OG. If anyone's a day one OG in this sector, I've been around since the fucking beginning. I have definitely been around since before Kwame blew up. You know what I'm saying? Way before him and Gilbert really going back and forth, you know. I was around from the very beginning, so she can't pull any of this shit on me. I don't become a moderator on Sister T's channel, one of the early people to kind of blow up out of this sector, if I wasn't around from the beginning. I'm around from the pre-shoe drive days. I'm around from when the shoe drive was being planned. First the thought and advertised and shit. When people were sending that motherfucker a whole bunch of gifts in the mail and he was opening them shits and he probably had fucking thousands of dollars worth of equipment that he never fucking set up and still don't use to this day. So you can't pull the wool over my eyes on none of this shit. Yeah, so I said, do you really believe everything you sent to me? You know I've been around since the beginning. That's not how things happen. We are all cool with you, and you're going around believing things that are not true and expecting us to be on your side. It cannot work that way. Do you realize you are the only one saying things happen the way you keep explaining? Everyone else who has been around or even slightly involved knows the story to be different. I'm not talking about Moonlight. That's my response to her. So shout out to Moonlight. Don't think I'm trying to get you in no shit. My response to her after she said that shit is, I'm not talking about Moonlight. Because Moonlight ain't got a fucking thing to do with what we talking about right now. You want to divert and do all of this shit. You want to do all of this diversion shit. And I'm not keeping, and see, this is why she says I'm biased and one-sided and shit like that. Well, if I'm fucking, I can't be the only one then. That means all of us are fucking biased and one-sided. King Spective's in the building. Shout out to King Spectives if I missed you. I'm sorry, bro. Appreciate you. Salute. So she said, you act like you forgot Ears playing Roll Rich drops all the time, but now he's acting like his drops and edits are trash. I don't even remember when Ears was playing Roll Rich drops all the time. I don't remember that. But if Ears and Roll Rich don't fuck with each other, then what do you expect? And we know that Ears and Roll Rich don't fuck with each other. And that's fine. I don't give a fuck. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I can fuck with both of them and they not fuck with each other. I said, this is a conversation about you, between me and you. Don't worry about Moonlight. You know, I must have been typing at the same time. So she reading message. We're having a kind of a back and forth conversation at this point. King Spector's been here an hour. I just noticing. I don't think he's crying about it. Why are you? I never said salute to you. Because I was playing a video at the time. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate the conversation in the chat. And you can troll all you want, Hollywood Call. I saw that message earlier. No problem. You played a guilty drop, the guilty drop, damn D drop once. Right. So you might have played some of his drops back in the day. I mean, we all play people's drops. And, you know, it is what it is. I play Roll Rich drops. Again, that's the homie. Shout out to him. I salute all of the talented editors in the sector. I said, who cares about Ears playing Roll Rich drops 2 years ago? What does that have to do with your moves today? See, she don't realize I'm questioning her about her and her moves. I don't give a fuck about Ears or Roll Rich. He Roll Rich said he don't have no problem with Ears. So what the fuck are we talking about here, Jay? Roll Rich said he ain't got no problem with Ears. Lovelace, no, I didn't speak to you, Lovelace. But yeah, I'm like, who gives a fuck about that shit happening 2 years ago? She said, I think Ears made him a mod at one point. Why the fuck does she want to keep talking to me about Ears and Roll Rich? That's all she want to talk about is Ears and Roll Rich. I'm questioning her about her actions, about her moves, about her motives. She said, usually when I talk about Ears, I don't say anything bad about him. And yes, I do feel like he did do some snake shit because when we talked on the phone, I thought I was venting to my homeboy, but then he get on YouTube and act totally different person. So because somebody has a difference of opinion, you can't take it. I said no, because how you character yourself on this panel. Hit any panel you want from now to the end of time. But when you go up there fake laughing with them, joining in on their shit show, I'm still talking about the Kwame stuff. When she went on Kwame's panel, she want to talk about a whole bunch of other shit. Go up there fake laughing, joining in on a shit show when just a week ago, they were and have been fuck niggas for at least 3 years now. It makes you look bad. It makes you look fake. We all know Kwame is fake, and you being all chummy with him makes you look fake just because you were mad at Ears. You see, I'm staying on the same subject. She's thinking I'm gonna get away from it. I'm still checking on her about the whole going up on Kwame's panel and, you know, being all chummy with them and shit like that. She don't want to talk about it. Now, you didn't say that when Ears was chummy with Skinny. She still don't get the fucking point. She still don't get the point. I even told him that I don't appreciate the way he treated Ears again. I didn't say nothing wrong. So she thinks she went on Kwame's panel when they were talking about Ears, joined in on it, but didn't say anything wrong. I told her, you don't want to have this conversation. You just want to keep comparing yourself to Ears. The fuck Skinny got to do with this? Keep on bringing in other people. What the fuck Skinny got to do with what we talking about? You refuse to see the truth in this situation, and it's making you look worse and worse the more you keep going with it. I said, Ears is not your enemy. You don't want to remember this all started when Roll Rich said something about the 50 you got from him. Ears was not even around in that conversation. You brought Ears. Ears wasn't even doing this content. Ears was doing his HVAC content, and then he wasn't even doing any content. He had been gone for a couple weeks. I said, you brought Ears back around and then threw him under the bus when he didn't 100% agree with you about being mad at Roll Rich. Because Ears ain't give a fuck about it. He ain't get mad at Roll Rich or none of that shit, and he didn't 100% agree with you being mad. Because if you owe the man fucking money and you are out here super chatting people and shit like that, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Because that's the story. At least the way that I've heard it is that you borrowed money from the man. You ain't asked him, could he give you some money? You borrowed. There's a difference. Words have meaning. So the way I heard it is you borrowed money from the man. And then we see you super chatting and shit like that in other people's chats. So, no, you can't get money from me to go give it to the next nigga. What are we doing here? No. And you damn sure can't be owing me money and be giving money to the next nigga. It don't work like that. And because Ears agreed with that shit, and you expected that because you thought that Ears and Roll Rich had some kind of war going on, that Ears was just going to take your side, now you got mad at Ears and then ran your ass over to the Kwame's panel, and now you chatting it up with them while they talking shit about Ears. That's fake. That's fuckery. I can't fuck with that, and that's why I'm questioning you about the shit so much. So you didn't agree. You threw Ears under the bus when he didn't 100% agree with you about being mad at Roll Rich. I said Roll Rich is not your enemy either. He been said he wants to squash it and move on. You keep it going because you're mad at Ears for reasons that do not make sense to anybody. I said, you know, I'm only going to be 100% honest about the way I see things. I would not be wasting my time if I did not want to see you get your face card back as much as you can, because it's looking bad right now and you are on an island. Because this is when she keep on going at everybody, wanting everybody to be mad and on her side in her fucked up ass story. Because now she mad at Ears and Roll Rich and everybody else. Miss Eve, good evening to you, Miss Eve. Thank you so much for being here. So now I'm not on her side either. So this is when I become biased on one side and shit like that, right? So she said, Ears done like 5 lives on me, and I've done maybe 2 or 3. So now she counting how many lives people have done and stuff like that. Instead of him getting up this morning and washing his ass and spending time with Coco, he wants to talk about me. What is your infatuation with this whole Coco thing, girl? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why do you go to all of the talking points that the Kwamites go to? What is this? Every woman that is associated with a man that you maybe have been seemingly trying to get with or something, you start talking crazy about. And then you talk about these other people's talking points that you don't even know is true. You just...
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
You don't even give a fuck. You don't even give a fuck. You just go with it. She said again, he should have showed me the same grace he showed Halima, Lovelace, and Mom Boss. Always comparing yourself to somebody. When they were on his panel, but clearly he don't mess with me for real because they were I think she means that were his real intentions for going live after our phone conversation to try to expose me somehow and play victim. This nigga been playing the victim the entire time when he has nothing to do with nothing. He just want to be a victim and attack me because his page been dry. So I'm the newest thing to make content out of. He's spreading a little narrative of y'all just eating it up. So now she thinks that she's the content. She thinks that she the content now, and she thinks she the thing that's blowing people's channels up. I said, SMH, you are so worried about trying to make Ears the bad guy, you missed my entire point. Never mind. At that point, I was done trying to talk to her about it. I said all of that shit. She didn't hear a fucking thing I said. She ain't fucking process a word I said. She said he can make himself look the bad guy all himself. He seems to have that already covered. She ain't hear a fucking word I said. You said, ask her about telescopes. Nah, I don't want to have that conversation, Douglas. I don't want to talk to her about space at all. I tapped in on one of them the other day. Nah, I'm good. So we're getting close, y'all. December 3rd. She said, it's so funny how you went on Ears panel to talk shit about me when we could have just had that convo behind the scenes. And you're never going to understand anything if you're looking at things from one side. What conversation have we not been having behind the scenes, y'all? What did I go on Ears panel and say that was any different than anything I've been saying in this entire however many months conversation behind the scenes about this shit? She said, also, I don't give a fuck about the fact that Ears keep trying to play the victim as if I wasn't the one violated, disrespected, lied on, and now people starting channels trying to clout chase off my name. But whoa, Ears. Who started a channel trying to clout chase off her name other than her? She the only one that's trying to get some clout off of this shit. Everybody else channel's already established. She's trying to get her subs up so she can get monetized. And she might get there. No one's hating on her getting there. But everybody that she's talking about already has monetized channels. So what the fuck is she talking about? She said, my biggest concern about that recording is I trusted Ears so much. I told him personal stuff about Roll Rich, and Ears knew and played it for everyone to hear and doubled down on it the very next live when he repeated what I said about that man. He could have cut that part out of the recording, and I'll never forgive him for that because I live in a 2-consent state that's very illegal. As much as you like Ears, you know that was wrong. So she wants me to have a problem with Ears playing the recording of their conversation. No, because you be lying like a motherfucker, and you got to get liars on fucking audio sometimes.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
I mean, you admit to lying a lot. So what the fuck are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? But she wants to be in front of everybody. She wants to be the clout. She wants all of this attention. She's loving all of this attention. But somebody better put a watch on her when all of this doesn't work out in her favor and all the attention goes away. What is she going to do then? Because she's going to be on the island. Nobody's going to fuck with her. Nobody's going to trust the words she says because
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
nobody's going to trust the words she says. Like you said, Kiss My she should have stayed in the chat. She should have stayed in the chat. Yeah, Thaddeus.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
Yeah. She said that. She absolutely said that. She said a whole bunch of things, Thaddeus. She said a whole bunch of stuff.
So if a drunk mind speak a sober tongue, What if I'm lying? What if I lie a lot? What if I lie a majority of the fucking time?
Yeah, Thaddeus. So, I mean, what the fuck are we, why are we supposed to believe anything that comes out of her mouth when she says shit like that? Why are we supposed to believe anything when she says shit like that? So, my response to that last message, I said, the fact that you believe I talk shit about you tells me you did not listen to the message of what I said and chose to be offended by certain words. I don't care about that situation anymore. If you and Ears want to be mad at each other for content, have fun. I said what I had to say and moved on. I will not be your enemy on YouTube. So this is the second time that I've gone on a panel, said something about a situation, because, you know, before I went on Fat's panel and said something about her Roll Rich situation. Now, this time I go on Ears panel and apparently say something about her Ears situation. Why? Because she's trying to have me in the middle of this shit, talking to me in all these fucking conversations about people that I rock with and about shit that I don't care about. Either handle it with them or don't. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to be your shoulder to cry on. She said, you didn't have to go up there and say anything. That's my point. And I never said you were my enemy. But is this what I'm supposed to expect from you now? When a CC like you talk shit about me, you're going to hop on the panel and pile on shit. So again, she just wants people to be on her side. And when you're wrong, you fucking wrong. So my response to her, are you done or do you have more you would like to say? Because again, I'm trying to be direct with her and I want her to be direct with me. Stop beating around the bush. What the fuck you trying to say? Either talk your shit or fucking get over it. You done? You got more you want to say. That's where I am with it. I told you I'm done discussing this. I have opinions. I voice my opinions. You don't agree with my opinions, end of story. Again, if you want to view it as me talking shit or piling on, feel free. You know I have no problem saying anything directly to anybody if I feel inclined to speak. I actually cared about how you're making yourself look. I now see that was a mistake and I will not care enough to say anything to you about it in the future. Continuing to want to have grievance with me is not getting you anywhere, and I'm not going to play along or engage in the back and forth with you because I do not care. She don't understand. She said, correction, how Ears is trying to make me look because he's the one out here trying to portray me to be some chick that was sweating him, sending him messages when he told me not to, which is a lie, or that's been crying to him about Sis blocking me, which is another lie, and some other bullshit he said when I have every phone call, every DM and text message we ever sent to each other. I understand you feel I may be embarrassing myself, but Ears isn't helping with the narratives and lies he's been spreading about me either. I'm just saying. Jamie Jules, good evening to you. So she, again, doesn't get that she's been sending a bunch of this same shit to me. So her denying sending it to Ears just doesn't really work. Because when Ears is saying this stuff, I'm like, yeah, I've been getting a lot of that same shit too. I didn't say it out loud until now, right? I told her, you keep talking to me about Ears and what he is doing, still not talking about you and what you are doing. All I'm interested in talking about, if you want to continue this convo on this subject, the things you are doing and saying and how those things are impacting your image. Ears has no power over how me and a lot of other people see you. Because Ears can only put out whatever he's saying. But I'm not just easily swayed by what somebody says. So my conversation, relationship, or whatever with her ain't got nothing to do with what Ears says. I said, you about to make me be a social media therapist for real. Do we need, LOL, do we need to have a talk about this? You want me to make and be the content? Can we talk about it on YouTube if this is what you're looking for? I don't mind having a conversation with you and saying everything I've been saying publicly. Then maybe you will get the answer to if I'm tripping or keeping it real with someone I consider a YouTube friend. So what I was saying to her there is I was willing to have a live stream with her, and she's welcome to hit the link now. I was willing to have a live stream with her and talk about all of this stuff. Lay it out like I'm doing now or with her here and let y'all decide. Am I tripping about the way that I'm reading this situation? Maybe I'm tripping. Am I tripping? Y'all can decide, right? That's what I said. If you want to do that, we can do that. Again, me saying that, I'm about to go live about this. I said it back with the Roll Rich stuff, and I said it here. No, I don't need a social media therapist. I didn't even know I said all that shit about JB2 and KB on KB panel. And yes, I was very sober, but he think I said it because he took my wrench.
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
So shout out to JB2. Hold up, man. Shout out to JB2, man. I got a Cashapp, unexpected Cashapp. I won a giveaway. He was doing like a holiday giveaway on his show. Shout out to JB2, man. Let me go full screen and salute the brother, man. Yeah. Shout out to JB2, man. Salute to you, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got an unexpected Cashapp. Like I said, he was doing giveaways on his channel, to subscribers, members, stuff like that. So shout out to the bro JB2. But yeah, this girl here, we know she just...
You ain't drunk, are you, motherfucker?
Solstice, good evening to you. She be drinking, y'all, and be forgetting what the hell she said. So she talked all that shit on Kwame panel about Johnny Blaze and then even damn remember it. She didn't even see it until John covered it. She didn't even see it until John covered the shit. So she said, I don't give a fuck about his crackhead. See, this is what the fuck I'm talking about right here. This is why I told you, I'm going to end your fucking YouTube life on this shit, girl. I'm going to end your fucking YouTube life. Your credibility is shit in these YouTube streets. Hey, JB, listen up right here. And this is the shit I'm talking about, y'all. She be having wrenches in these motherfuckers' chats. As soon as they take her wrench, she repeats all of the fucking bullshit narratives that was put out there, y'all. Look at this shit she said. Look at this shit she said. I'm making it fucking big screen. Look at that shit she said about Johnny Blaze. And this is right after she went on Kwame panel, talked shit about John. K. Morgan, salute. Went on Kwame panel, talked shit about John. John heard the shit and took her fucking wrench. So let me read that message again from the start. She said, no, I don't need no social media therapist, LOL. Hell, I didn't even know I said all that shit on JB2, about JB2 on KB panel. And yes, I was very sober, but he think I said it because he took my wrench. You did say it. He played it. She said, I don't give a fuck about his crackhead giving fellatio behind 7-Eleven ass wrench because I didn't ask for it and I wasn't in his chat like that anyways. He took it because I talked about KMC dog, which I can give two shits about. This motherfucker will have a wrench in your chat and think all of this shit about you. Because as soon as you take the wrench, she repeats everything that was ever said about you on these YouTube streets. And again, she's been around since the beginning. She said all of that shit about John just because he took her wrench. She called him a crackhead giving fellatio behind 7-Eleven ass. All the shit that the Quamites say. She jumped right on that shit. Man, I'm telling you, man, if y'all trust this girl, y'all are really, you slow. Put it like that. If you trust this girl, you slow. He said, and no, we don't need to have a talk about this because I already feel like I'm being bullied by ears because he have the audience and he can make me look like whatever, since I have a smaller channel, kind of like he tried Sis when he didn't have a channel. And of course, if you say something, all you're going to do is be one-sided, and I have enough spotlight on me already. So as a friend, I'm saying no. See? She thought we were friends and all of that. I thought we were too, but you know, she can't keep my name out this shit. No, ain't none of this gonna age well for her. Ain't none of this gonna age well for her. So I said, I don't know anything you're talking about with JB. I did not hear what you said about him and did not hear what he said about you in response. I missed all of that. So I didn't even know what the hell had happened. You feel like I'm being one-sided when in reality, I'm being honest and you just do not like what I'm saying. She said he did a live yesterday. I saw my name in the title. Apparently he did a live because I made mention of him giving fellatio behind 7-Eleven. He think I said that because he took my wrench when in fact he did solicit at a 7-Eleven. I just say he gave fellatio. What? What? Why did you say anything? Why did you say anything? I don't understand. So you call yourself cool with JB. You got a wrench in his chat. But you think you can go on Kwame's panel and say all of that shit about him and John just gonna be cool with it? What in the fuck world do you living in? What world are you living in that you think you can say all of that shit about John, have a wrench in his chat, and he gonna be cool with it? You know John threw me out of his chat for a whole lot less than that. Back in the day, way back in the day, shout out to Johnny Blaze. We are very cool now, right? But John threw me out of his chat for a whole lot less than that back in the day, y'all. We got Kiss My Cheeks in the building. Shout out to Kiss My Cheeks.
Iceberg. Hey,
What's up?
Iceberg.
What's up?
I just want to give quick context because that text message didn't say what she all said. So like she had said whatever she said about my dog. I didn't even know JB took her wrench after she said that about my dog. I found out later. After she said the man be behind 7-Eleven giving fellatio to other men. And that's all I got to say. I'm out of here.
I appreciate that. Shout out to Kiss My Cheeks, y'all. Shout out to Kiss My Cheeks and adding the context because again, I wasn't there, but I know Kiss My Cheeks. She be over in Johnny Blaze chat all the time, and she, you know, I have no reason to not believe everything Kiss My Cheeks just said. I tell you this, I believe that shit way more than this motherfucker. Yeah. I believe it a whole lot more than that motherfucker right there. That's facts right there. Cooking with Foxy. Good evening to you, Foxy Brown. So, what did she say? What did she say? I ain't gonna read that disrespectful ass shit about John no more. It's not that I don't like what you're saying, but I feel if I was to go live about ears, of course he's going to respond. You're not going to be able to control your urges to go live or hit his link and pile on shit. Control my urges? The fuck? Who you think I am? You've been watching me for years, lady. Control my urges? She thinks that I'm that invested in whatever the hell she's saying and got going on that, nah. So if you didn't say it because he took your wrench, then why did you say it? That's what I'm asking her about the John shit. Why the fuck would you say that at all? Why would those words even form, those thoughts form in your brain or those words form to come out of your mouth? I ain't never even thought no shit like that about John, and we didn't get along back in the Sister T days. But I ain't never thought no shit like that about John. But you not only had the thought, but you actually let those words come out of your mouth because you was over there trying to be all chummy with Kwame and them. She said, honestly, I don't remember saying it, but he said KMC was in the chat telling me to chill, so it must be true, but I don't remember, and I'm not going back to watch because I don't really care. So
how I know this motherfucker ain't drunk?
How are we supposed to know this motherfucker ain't drunk when she can't ever remember the shit she says? Somebody got to tell her after the fact. Lou Jenkins, what up, though? I heard that you called out that the stolen valor of this one here, and I said had something to say about it too. Cause that's that bullshit. And she need to check herself on that shit before she get fucked up out in these streets for real by somebody. And it ain't me, cause I don't have a purple heart. But much respect to everybody with a purple heart. She gonna get herself in some shit that she don't want. So I said, you don't understand me at all. If I go live talking about you, I'm talking to you with my thoughts and opinions. You keep mentioning Ears. He has zero influence on my thoughts and opinions. I don't agree with everything he does, but you just will not give any thought to what I'm saying being right because it happens to be in agreement with Ears this time on some points. That's what she couldn't understand. She wants to keep on thinking that because I happen to agree with Ears on this, that means that I'm biased on one side. No, you're just fucking wrong. That's all there is to it. You're just wrong. Simple as that. She said, I told you that I understand your point as a friend. Could you please not do a live on me? Dang, I'll take a chill pill. This is before the stuff I played for y'all earlier. This is before she's like to say Iceberg is biased and all this other shit. This is before all of that, right? This is before this.
Everything, Mika, I didn't send it to you because we wasn't talking then. But yeah, you about to get everything. Iceberg didn't get it because he one sided. He biased. Everybody got it though, Mika. Everybody got it. You about to get it too.
So she talking about some information, some messages between her and Ears. She said that everybody got it, but Iceberg didn't get it because he biased. You know, she slurred away. She slurred her way through it because, you
ain't drunk, are you, motherfucker?
You know, we gotta always ask ourselves. You know,
I apparently these other people are new. Iceberg been here, but you know, Iceberg be choosing sides and shit. He a side chooser. And that's cute. And that's cool.
Yeah. You know, so
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
I mean, I just never tell. Anytime she's live, I just gotta think that because
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
I mean, she lies a lot, and you know, she be drunk and don't remember what the hell she be saying. So, I mean, what are we supposed to think here? I'm still trying to figure out whose side I chose. I'm just telling you that you're fucking wrong in this situation, the way you're handling it. You need to do things to fix your face card because you're about to be on the island. But after all this shit here, I don't think anybody really gonna fuck with you. I said, have you had anything to say about me on your lives or anyone else panel since you heard what I said on Ears panel? Because I can't listen to her whole live stream. She was going live for a long damn time. And I wasn't about to listen back to all that shit just to find out if she said anything about me. She said, I haven't said anything about you anywhere after that live. And if someone told you that, they a damn lie. And I don't know that she did. I didn't find anything. I said, nobody's told me anything. I was asking you. I do not talk to people about you. And that's what she doesn't understand. I wasn't out here asking other people, is she saying anything about me? No, I'm going to ask you directly. And if you tell me one thing, I'm going to hear that and I'm going to understand that. But if I find out otherwise, then you done fucked up because we know.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
I mean, we just know that. Yeah, NC lady. She said, I haven't even talked about Ears anywhere but my community wall when Arabia said that MC Nemesis racist ass keep hitting her link. What? Arabia and MC Nemesis, what is she talking about? Last time I talked to Roll Rich, which was a while back, I told him your audio was trash, and that's why he said I need to be honest with my friends, but that's the only bad thing I ever said about you to anybody. So she didn't say anything about me in the previous message. But then 2 messages later, she did say something about me, but she just can't, you know. What are we doing here? Did you say something about me or not? She did, but she didn't.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
What the fuck we supposed to think, man? And then she said she's not sorry. No one's asking, not sorry about what? I thought you would be mad. I said, like I said, you don't understand me at all. There is not a person on YouTube who can get me mad. So she thought that I had some kind of feelings that she had the ability to make me mad. She fucking crazy. I told her, your audio be trash all the time, so it goes both ways. What the fuck we talking about here? I said, I got a Rodecaster one of the best mics in the game. When people are honest with you and you care about your platform, you upgrade your shit. So I upgraded my shit, and now my audio cannot get much better. I do not get mad. I said, I don't get mad. I get better when I hear constructive criticism. Because this ain't the first mic I had. You know? But now I got the Shure SM7DB. So it's one of the top mics in the game. I got a Rodecaster over here, soundboard, you know. I got a decent camera, lights, shit like that. What are we talking about here? She said, you know, she's done work on a setup, blah, blah, blah. And see, here's the thing. I think she's talking about one specific live stream that I did a couple months ago where I was in a fucking hotel room. So I didn't have any of this shit. Obviously, my background was different and everything. I didn't have any of this stuff here. I had this computer. I was using the fucking webcam from the computer and these cheap ass headphones. So you know these cheap ass fucking headphones that come with like an iPhone back in the day and shit. The volume is going to be bullshit. But y'all ain't hearing me through these right now. Y'all hear me through this microphone. The microphone wasn't in the picture in that one specific stream. You know, so I don't know what the fuck she talking about. Ain't none of this shit around here cheap. I probably got more money into my streaming equipment than Kwame does. Because we know that motherfucker ain't upgraded a damn thing. Because I see content creators, I ask them what they got, the ones who were willing to share. I research that equipment, you know, because if I like the way their sound is or their picture or whatever, you know, I'm not afraid to ask people shit. Ear said he didn't spend $2,500. I don't even know. I haven't even added up how much I spent, but I know it's at least $1,000 because this is the second microphone I had, second camera, and I got some extra shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. But let's see here. What did she say? So she showed me her little setup. So she got one of them fucking headphone and microphone combination shits. And I know one thing, a motherfucker with a head mic combination shit ain't about to fucking tell me about how my sound is trash. Just because you be yelling on that motherfucker eating the microphone and shit like that, you're not about to tell me my mic is fucking trash. My microphone probably costs more than your entire setup. So we just talking about the equipment shit here, you know. That's all that is. Talking about equipment. I don't know what the fuck this is. A clip or something. This is when she's trying to prove to people stuff about the call logs and stuff like that with the ear shit. But again, she's not proving any points with any of it. We're getting close, y'all. December 5th. I asked her why she was sending me that. I don't care how many times you and Ear spoke on the phone. Because she sent me this clip of, like, it was just a scroll of the call log. You know, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. She said, my bad, I'm just getting ready when he go live about me again. And don't be jumping in my way when he go live about me and I respond. But you have to admit my edits are getting better. What? I was like, I've not been in your way up to this point. I've stated my opinion and will continue to do so if I feel like saying something. I don't think anybody cares if you go at him or if he goes at you at this point. I don't, at least. She said, next time he say something about me, I'm saying something, and I don't care that he has a team behind him because I have facts and evidence. I mean, receipts. And we're going to see how many receipts and how much facts and evidence she has here in a minute when we look at this second part of the Triple S edit. We almost at the end of these messages, y'all. She said, I know he be in the bushes watching, but I'm not going to talk bad about him anywhere unless it's on my panel. But you can't tell me my edit wasn't nice. She wants me to big her up about some fucking edit. She keeps on saying that edit is nice. She keeps on ending it with, you have to admit my edits are getting better. You have to admit that edit was nice. I didn't even look at the shit. Really. Edit was fine. I just don't understand it or the point of it. It was just her fucking showing the screenshot of her scrolling through the call log. I don't understand the point it's trying to make. She said, of course you wouldn't. Like, you know, I'm like, I don't understand it. Make it make sense. She starts sending me shit. There's nothing, clips about stuff. December 14th. I told her I'm going to do a live and we'll be mentioning you in ear situation since y'all won't leave it alone and let it die. I got shit to say too. Not sure when I'm doing it, but probably this week. Just giving you a heads up. You'll be welcome to hit the link and ears will be welcome as well. She said, as long as you're not biased, but I know you're going to be biased. I told her I caught the end of your live this morning when Roll Rich was on the panel and I'm catching ears replay from last night right now. She said, I'll hit the link if you play my drop. She wanted to play that damn drop that y'all heard me play earlier. Y'all seen her hit the link yet? I told her, you're already assuming what I'm going to say, so how are you going to listen to anything I say and process it without biasing your mind? I'm not in this situation. I have no reason to be biased. I have a relationship with you and ears. I only speak the truth of how I see things, nothing more, nothing less. I told her, I ain't got shit against you. I don't have a problem with playing the drop. Hell, I made the damn thing, so I should be able to play it, right? Talking about Arabia. I said, ears got a part 2 live about you in 35 minutes. You know I'm going to be up in there, and if people hit the link, I might be up there. If I say something you don't like, hit the link and talk to me about it. She said, please don't be biased. Just understand my side also if you can, because I'm never hitting that bitch panel again. So she said she was going to never hit ears link again, right? So I said, so y'all don't plan to ever put it in the past? That typically requires a conversation. She said, I can't have a real conversation with a fake ass phone recording ass nigga like him. So all of this stuff we're doing on YouTube is totally public. But she's so worried about some recorded conversation. But all of these conversations that we're having now are being public. All of the shit that's been brought out is public. But she can't publicly have a conversation with the person. So that means she don't want to squash it. She don't want it to go away. Now, she's saying stuff to me. I don't know if she's drunk at this time or what, because she just sending me shit. She said, first of all, I ain't never flirted with the John Show. I think a nigga that have a female best, I think a nigga that have female best friends are gay. Like, I don't even know where that came from. I didn't even say shit to her about the John Show. She just out of nowhere come and talk to me about the John Show saying she ain't never flirted with him. I don't give a fuck. She said, I sent him memes like I do anyone that follow me on IG. Even you know that. Who the fuck want ears predator looking ass? Do you see how fast your boy lie? Lying about what? You do be acting like you thirsty for people. You ain't do it with me necessarily, but I know some people you did do it with. I told her, hit the link and defend yourself then. Don't just tell me. She's like wanting to message me about the stuff ears and people are saying on the panel. Like, go up there and fucking tell them. Why are you telling me on IG? She's talking about fuck him and his panel. I'm about to go live. I said, nobody's going to hear you trying to compete live with him at the same time. That's a Kwame move. Don't make yourself look bad. Either hit the link and have the conversation or wait till he's finished and do a reaction. That advice that I told y'all I was giving her earlier, y'all. I told y'all I was giving her advice this whole time of how she could actually build her channel if that's what she was trying to do. But no, she just wants to be emotional and try to go live at the same time as somebody who has a bigger channel than her and has the audience already there at their channel at that time. Why the fuck would you do that if you want people to hear what you're saying? But she don't get it. She said, me and Lonnie been on many panels together and had great conversations. Again, where does that come from? We weren't even talking about Lonnie. Why is she talking to me about Lonnie? She sent me some link for her show or some, I don't know. But I'm asking her, why are you telling me that about the Lonnie thing? I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. Then she was saying something about promoting something. Promoting her channel. Okay, so right here, we're getting to the end of it, y'all. We're in this week now. We're in this week. We're getting to the end of the messages. Y'all gonna see how this conversation ended off. I told her, what day is this? December 14th, whatever day that was. Whatever live it was on. I don't know what live she was on, but I was in the chat. You know, I was listening, obviously. And I sent her another message on here, hoping she would get it. I said, you be crossing the line with the shit you be saying. I don't know who she was talking about, but she said, fuck these YouTube bitches. That was her immediate response. I just said SMH and I left it alone. So this week, she been trying to really get my attention. She been trying to get me to do exactly what I'm doing right now, you know? And so, like I said, this is her opportunity to get it. But again, I think her credibility is going to be shit after this. I'll let y'all make that decision, right? So on Wednesday, middle of the day, we're in the same chat. I don't remember whose chat it was, but we're in the same chat. It might have been Fats or somebody. I can't remember who was live on Wednesday. But she was talking shit to me in the chat, talking about my audio's trash. She kept on putting like my audio's trash, something, right? So I said, don't make me cuss your ass out in the chat. I listened to my playbacks. You're full of shit talking about my audio, right? So she just laughed. I laughed back because she know that I'm pressing her about the way she's acting. So, hey y'all, she just responded to me at 6:30. At 6:30, this right here, this really iceberg, I didn't even see this till right now. She sent this at 6:30 tonight because I guess she must have heard Ears live and Ears was advertising my live. So that means she listening, y'all. She been listening the whole fucking time because I didn't start till 7. And at 6:30, she said really iceberg with the fucking face palm emoji. I hadn't even started my live yet. So she saw the damn thumbnail and she probably was listening to Ears live.
You ain't drunk, are you, motherfucker?
You ain't drunk as you, motherfucker. You ain't drunk as you, motherfucker. So this week, Ears was live, right? And yeah, so Ears was live, and I missed the live stream. It was a nighttime one he did. The one where he got her to buy the memberships. I missed that stream, but I was listening to the playback. And I said, don't act like you not watching Ears chat. I didn't see your live. You bugging buying the membership. Because whenever Ears was doing a live stream, reviewing her live stream, and in the live stream, when she was live, Ears was fucking with her and made her buy a membership on his channel because he put the video she's trying to review behind the paywall. So she bought the fucking membership. So I'm telling her, I'm like, you try to act like you don't watch people, but we know you do. And I was like, you were bugging buying a membership. Why? Like, I'm sorry. I'm not buying a membership of somebody I don't fuck with just to review their video. Nah, I ain't doing that. I said, you might as well go ahead and speak in the chat or hit the link and talk your shit and then review it on your channel later and get the blow up. That would work best for you. And even if y'all get into an argument and you leave or get dropped, it will be good for you to review and talk the rest of your shit. So now I'm trying to actually, since she's already into this beef, this is this week, y'all. This is Wednesday this week. She saw all of these messages right when I sent them, but she didn't actually respond to them. She saw all of them. I'm telling her, Ears is live. He talking about it. She ain't in Ears chat. But I think Ears might have been in her chat. I'm not sure whenever she was live. But she's not in Ears' chat. But she knows Ears is watching because he's fucking with her. Well, she didn't know. Why? Because her ass be fucking...
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
You know, she be drunk. So she don't realize... She didn't even realize what the fuck was happening. So she probably, even through that, didn't realize that Ears was watching her unless he was in the chat. You know, he fucking with the membership levels. He done made her bought 2 levels of memberships trying to review that damn video because her dumb ass probably didn't realize he was there watching, right? So she does that. I told her she bugging buying the memberships, you know, because that's just stupid. Why would you do that? But I told her at this point, you done bought the memberships. This is a full-blown y'all back and forth, all that. You might as well say something in the chat, in Ears chat, and have your arguments there, or hit the link, talk your shit, you know, get yourself dropped, and then you will go to your channel, you'll finish up over there, because people will come to see the rest of what you got to say. But no, she got so much pride, she don't want to fucking even say anything in his chat. I said, just think about it if you're trying to grow your channel since y'all are arguing anyway. Since y'all are arguing anyway, just go up there, have your little discussion. If you don't want to finish it up there, then get yourself kicked off the panel and then go to your channel and finish what you got to say. And people will come hear what the hell you got to say. That's how people have grown channels over here all the time. That's what her dumb ass could have done. But no, she got too much pride to even do that. I said, if you hit the link on the bigger channel, talk your shit, get yourself dropped, people will come to your channel to hear the rest of what you have to say. Up to you if you put the chat on subscribers only, but it could boost your subscribers. So I'm trying to school her dumb ass on how to do YouTube because she acts like she wants to grow her channel and get, you know, enough subscribers to get monetized. So since she's already arguing with Ears, continue the fucking argument and then take it to your channel, put the shit on subscribers only for people to talk shit in your chat. They're going to have to subscribe to your channel. Boom, get you some subscribers. But no, she a dumbass. So yeah, she didn't respond to any of that until now. Tonight, y'all. I sent that on Wednesday. Y'all see, she been responding to me very regularly. All this stuff. I sent that on Wednesday. She don't respond at all. And I'm talking shit to her in the chats because she talking crazy about me now. Because Ears is reviewing the video where she's talking all this shit over here on the other side. She talking crazy, talking about I'm biased and all of these other things. So she feel like I ain't going to be on her side and I'm not going to be on your side when you're doing dumb shit. It's never going to work that way. So, yes, really Iceberg. Yes, really Iceberg. She said she don't want to grow a channel with beef. That's all she's doing, though. That is all she is doing. Is starting shit with people. She just started shit with Roll Rich, started shit with Ears. Who's next? YouTube is not good therapy for these people, Kiss My Cheeks, at all. YouTube is not good therapy. They need to find an actual therapist because some of these people got fucking issues. And the bottle, that ain't the way to get to your issues, motherfucker, because
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
we can't ever know. We can never know because you are always on that bottle. And then you start...
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
So what are we supposed to do? How's anybody supposed to believe anything come out your mouth when you tell everybody that you lie a lot? Not just a lot.
So if a drunk mind speak a sober tongue, what if I'm lying? What if I lie a lot? What if I lie a majority of the fucking time?
Lie a majority of the fucking time. Drunk mind speaking that sober tongue. Lie a majority of the fucking time. You said it yourself. So, shout out to Triple S. Y'all saw part 1. If you're not already subscribed and you're not watching these over there, because you need to go over there and watch them as well in their entirety. You saw part 1 earlier. Triple S is letting the record show on these lies. Just lies. Y'all got the conversation we had. What I got on my head. What do you mean what I got on my head? A hat? What are you talking about? A 49ers hat? But let's see what part 2 has to say about letting the record show on this lying ass motherfucker.
I lie a lot.
Now keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about
Shout out to Distracted One. Hugs.
my shit.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
And listen, you listen. That's you.
Nigga,
That's a you
when
thing.
I'm sober and when I'm inebriated.
That's a you thing. That's a you thing.
Me thing. Thank you. Don't tell me what the fuck I do, nigga.
Lie number 1. Just Jay is never coming back to the Streets channel.
You're right. You're the one that like to run plays, and like I told my audience, I would never come to your chat again. I would never hit your panel, like ever in life.
Lie number 2. Just Jay created her new channel before the first stream with Ears.
But you didn't have the channel ready. You didn't have the channel ready when we did the live.
I had drops and everything. Go to the new channel. I'm about to put it in the chat. You keep
Lie number 3. Just Jay couldn't drop her link because she was not a moderator.
But Just Jay, when we did that live, you did not have that channel ready because I was like, Just Jay, drop the channel in the chat, and you was like, I forgot to make it.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Only channel you didn't start the new channel yet.
You took my wrench. You took my wrench.
No, not your wrench wasn't. I'm talking about the day. I'm talking about.
I'm sorry, y'all. When that motherfucker starts screaming, I can't help but laugh. That motherfucker mic be peeking out and shit. She be so screaming so hard. And y'all know she got that headset. She be eating that fucking headset microphone, screaming.
The first day, I didn't take your wrench the first day because I helped you. We was roasting roll red.
We still got more to listen to of this, and I'm pretty sure there's some more that's gonna go on about this. But Just Jay, did you get your channel set up?
Yes, it is the
drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Drop the link in the chat. Because nobody gonna put that shit in there. So Just Jay is about to drop her link in the chat, y'all. She needs 50 people so she can go live. Just Jay want to be able to get whatever's off of her chest. I ain't gonna do too many lives about this. I might do one more to help her, grow her channel one more time. So Just Jay, you a mod already, so you can drop the link yourself.
Hold on, I'm typing in the chat right now. But
go get the link from your channel.
Hold on, it's right here.
Lie number 4. There was animosity from the start of the first stream with Ears and other men were on the panel.
I'm talking about the first day. The second day I called you about.
I remember this shit specifically because when I came up there, you was crying about me being 30 minutes late. And
I tell you what, go to the video right now.
So we got Just Jay in the area.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey. Yes, I can hear you just fine. Hey, you. Shout out to the chat.
No, we was roasting roll ridge. You didn't lose your wrench to the second day. Stop it.
Audience.
The first day you still had your wrench. That was the day you were supposed to drop your link.
But you had 3 niggas up there that didn't like.
No, you thinking about the second day. I'm talking about the first day.
Shout out to everybody. I'm here.
So you here to tell your story.
Not like that, but yeah.
Okay. Now, me and you have talked, and we discussed this situation. Now, and I've told you that what these wabbits do. Now, like I say, you on this wabbit panel right here, he's the same type nigga. Don't be surprised when he come after your ass too.
Lie number 5. Just Jay told Ears during their phone conversation that she already had her new channel set up.
And that was the lie. You were supposed to bring your you were supposed to come with your channel and we were supposed to promote your channel.
Right, but you didn't want to do that because you're a hater.
No, we were supposed to. I thought you had did it. I told you on the phone. I said I'm going live at 8 o'clock. I said I'm going live at 8 o'clock. So make the new channel, and you were supposed to make the new channel, and you came up there. You said I forgot.
Ears. What part of I've already had the channel? Don't you understand? I had the channel.
Well, why you didn't promote it?
That way you can gather up your enough people so you can go live. Go ahead and create your channel and share the channel with me, and I'll go live at, let's say, 8 o'clock, 7:30.
Not tonight. No. What these motherfuckers they be thinking? Every time that I hit a piano, I'm drunk, I'm inebriated, nigga. I gotta be inebriated to talk to you crazy.
I'm confused. You want to do it? You want to do it or not?
I mean, if you got time, if you got the time, then I got the time.
You ain't drunk, are you, motherfucker?
What the fuck was that, y'all? Why she singing and confusing the fuck? She told him no, don't go live, but then she said no, she ain't doing shit, and then started talking about going live. That's why Ears like, I'm confused, and then she starts singing. What the fuck was that? Y'all heard that shit? We gotta hear this shit again, y'all. Y'all need to watch this video, because some of this shit is exclusive shit that y'all ain't heard before.
No. What these motherfuckers they be thinking? Every time that I hit a piano, I'm drunk, I'm inebriated, nigga. I gotta be inebriated to talk to you crazy.
I'm confused. You want to do it? You want to do it or not?
I mean, if you got time, if you got the time, then I got the time. I gotta create a channel, and I gotta think of the name of the damn channel.
Take you 24 hours to for it to show up or whatever. But it was definitely on the 4th, definitely. Because when I was talking to you, Ears, you remember I was like, oh, I got a page, and I was telling you the name of it and everything. And, you know, I did.
I gotta create a channel, and I gotta think of the name of the damn channel.
And I was like, you know, when you go live or whatever, we can, just, promote my page since I'm about to get clapped.
Line number 6. Rule Rich never called Just Jay a bitch behind the scenes.
Damn, my nigga.
I'm not a bitch.
Like
and you know
yes,
when
you
we
are.
talk behind the scenes, I wasn't a bitch.
Nigga, I called you all kinds of bitches behind the scenes. Stop playing.
You fucking lying, nigga. You never call me a bitch behind the scenes.
Well, I'm not sorry for nothing.
I'm gonna go back
You
on
called me a bitch twice, sir.
2 times?
2 times.
You might have deserved that.
Ooh.
No.
Why?
You know what you be doing, B.
No. You gotta tell me. No. You gotta tell us.
I'm not telling us. Listen, we've talked. Just like you said, they don't know the conversations that we had.
But
so you should know better. You be doing what you be doing.
But why would you call me? Why would you call me that if I did anything?
All right, listen. Was that the first time?
No.
Okay.
Can you apologize for calling me a bitch twice?
Did I apologize for doing it before?
Yes.
That's a lot.
Ooh. Yo. Ooh. Okay. Look.
I'm looking.
Can you apologize for calling me? Because I never warranted. Okay, so
Yes, you did warrant it.
What I did to warrant it.
I don't want to get into all that, bro. You know what you did, son. I'm not about to get into all that. It's not relevant to everybody else, bro. Just
Moni Mo, good evening to you.
Know that what you did then is what you did before. That's why I called you before, and that's why I called you it again.
But why would you call in front of people? Why would you? That doesn't make sense to me.
It's the only place I can say where you can see it.
But why would you block me behind the scenes and then call me that in front of the scenes? That's crazy. You could just say that behind the scenes. That doesn't make sense to me.
Oh my gosh. I was just expressing my opinion on the situation, bro.
Knowledge, I told you, man. I told you she won't gonna be your Miss J after the end of this.
Bro. Not because of anything behind the scenes, but I'm just saying you making it seem like it's something I've never said before, bro.
I've never
like you're shocked.
That's the way I understand it now. That she don't mind being called a bitch in private. It's just in public.
Don't be shocked. There should be no shock.
Okay. I'm shocked that you brought it in front of the scenes.
It's my opinion in front of the scenes, though. It's not like it's some behind the scenes shit. I'm just saying you can't be shocked because I've said it before. It's like it's a word that you've never heard.
No, it is behind the scenes. You just said it is behind the scenes.
No, I said I've said it to you before.
No.
Regardless of where it was, behind the scenes or not, I said it to you before.
But you should never brought whatever behind the scenes. You never brought it.
I didn't bring anything behind the scenes. This is my opinion of what you was doing on the panel, bro. That day.
Okay, so
it's just the same thing.
You got me blocked behind the scenes, and we cannot talk behind the scenes, and now we talking in front of the scenes. So that is just crazy to me.
Did it make you feel some type of way?
Line number 7 is said Just Jay sent him a picture of Mika.
You know what's really funny? You said that I sent you her picture. You think these people slow. It's so funny you think these people slow. You said I sent you a picture of her. You said it. You said that I sent you a picture of her. Apparently people don't watch you like that. And if they do, you said I sent you a picture of her. And I know that was a goddamn lie.
You ain't drunk, are you, motherfucker?
She had to be drunk when she was doing this one here. Because I'm still trying to find the live or whatever when Ear said that Just Jay sent him a picture of Mika. Because I very vividly remember when the whole picture of Mika thing became a topic of conversation. It's because Roll Rich said that Just Jay sent him a picture of Mika. It's because Roll Rich said that thing. And then Just Jay tried to say that Mika doesn't even have social media. And then people did research and figured out Mika indeed does have social media. And she only has a small, very small handful of friends that are associated with YouTube. So it could only be a certain number of people who had anything to do with that. And other people were eliminated. And it still all pointed right to her. So imagine that. She lied about it, said Mika don't even have social media. Lie, number one. And then you can look, Mika was able to look and see who her friends are that are associated with YouTube. It was very easy.
Cause I don't even know what the lady looked like. But you specifically said I sent you a picture of her. And you even went as far as saying, Mika, is this you? Is this you? Is this you? You probably just sent the picture. Where was my name written anywhere in the motherfucking email that you sent her? Sir? Fucking lying ass bastard.
Tell friend what you think about how you look, Mika. Stop playing with me, man. Stop the messages when you sent me Mika's Instagram, nigga.
Lying.
He said he has the messages. We challenge him to release the messages. Because we don't want to hear no shit about... Huh?
Mika's not even on social media, so he's lying.
We challenge him to show the evidence.
Show him.
With regards to the doxing that I heard about, is that, in your, that Just Jay, I mean, because look, I am not absolutely making no type of judgment calls on anybody doing no kind of doxing, okay? Because for me, there's one or two, you know, folks that, let me not go digress. Anywho, are you upset, maybe believing that she may have doxed a mod of yours up here?
Am I upset? I'm not upset.
Is that true, actually? And is that, you know what I'm saying, something that may be adding to, you know, your wanting to, you know.
Well, Ro Rich said that she showed him Mika's profile on Instagram. She's claiming that Mika didn't even have a profile. I got proof that she's one of a few friends on Mika's profile.
Mika's not even on social media, so he's lying.
We challenge him to show the evidence.
Show him.
So, I mean, I wouldn't call that doxing. I mean, because that's not her physical address or nothing like that. But I don't know if she was, you know, trying to be on YouTube. But she did it to be malicious because she know that Mika doesn't get along with Rovich. So sending him the picture, you ought to know what that's going to lead to. And then she also showed Karan also.
Oh, she sent a nigga a picture.
She sent me the picture of the person, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh, so she up there, so she the type person that sends you pictures of other people and talk about other people.
Right.
Oh, okay. And did you ask for that picture, or she just sent it and just said something about a person?
I mean, she ain't saying nothing bad about the person, but she sent me the picture. Send me the picture and everything. All right, cool. But you know what I'm saying? She be talking about niggas. I mean, talk about niggas, you know what I'm saying? But
so it's a person that's, you know what I'm saying, that's from this chat.
Lie number 8. Just Jay never spoke to Ro Rich after the first stream with Ears.
Hey, y'all didn't talk.
No, never.
Hey, you know that man gonna expose it if y'all talk.
He can expose anything, everything. I would love for him to.
I don't like how you did just Jay. I feel like that was corny.
I don't want to talk about that, bro. Like if that's what you want to talk about, I want to talk to you, bro.
Well, then don't talk to me.
Cool.
And nigga ain't begging you to talk to me. Nigga, you look corny. Nigga, you look lame. Trying that woman like that, nigga. Calling her out her name and stuff after she done help you. Now you don't want to talk, huh? Now you don't want to talk. See, that was
no, not about something that's already settled, my nigga. Like you you need content, my brother, and I'm not about to. I'm not about to deal with you and that need for content that you have, my nigga.
Hey, I'm for my keys. I ain't settled it. Who settled it? Cause I ain't settled it.
That's not your business for you to settle it, nigga. It's me and her business. This is what I'm saying. You want to be in everybody business like your shit good, nigga.
When it's my top supporters and you disrespecting her like that.
Nigga, she ain't your top supporter. She my top supporter, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Not no more.
I hear you, nigga.
Yeah, you
I hear you.
You better
hey, listen. Whatever you getting, I applaud you for getting it, my nigga. But you don't got to talk about me to get it, bro. Listen, she gonna fuck with you. It's because you don't have to cape for her, my nigga.
Well, why
you
you
good, bro?
Why you took from her?
What?
Why you embarrassed her like that?
I didn't embarrass her like nothing, nigga. Yeah. She embarrassed herself.
Yeah, you embarrassed that.
Come on, my nigga. You know how this shit go, nigga. You a man, son. Stop playing.
Embarrassing a black woman like that should be a crime.
Oh, no, don't do that. Listen, if she was white, it would have been the same thing, bro. It ain't because she black, my nigga. This is what I'm saying. Y'all niggas is trying to, I don't know what you trying to do, bro, but she good. Me and her good. We ain't got no problems.
I don't like it.
Me and her good. We ain't got no problems, nigga. This is why I don't want to talk about it, because listen, I already agreed with her that I won't talk about it anymore at all. We spoke and everything. This is what I'm saying. You don't even know what's going on, my brother. You trying to keep the situation going. Do you want it to die or not? If this is your top supporter, don't you want the situation to go away for her?
Nah, after you got your clout, you need to come on my
I had the clout before her, bro. I had the clout before her. She tried to get the clout off of me.
You need to go and you ain't got no clout.
Go and apologize. Nigga, I had the clout before she started talking about me, nigga. Hey, that's how she got clout. Her clout came from talking about me on YouTube, nigga.
Hey, you need to come on my channel
Fuck out of here, nigga. I will never, ever. Nigga, you hear this, nigga? This is what I'm saying. Niggas is thirsty for content, Super. Hey, yo, listen. This is the only link you gonna see me on, Kevlo. Have a good day, my brother.
Hey, Anthony. What's up?
What up, Super? This nigga acting like we fell out on his shit. Nigga, we fell out in private. Nigga, this fuck you talking about? We made up in private, too, nigga.
Could have seemed like a girl.
We didn't talk on the back scenes like that. So he called me and told me to stop talking about, his personal shit. And I'm talking about, this was like probably a minute conversation. Dead ass. He was like, stop talking about his personal shit. I said, I will stop talking about your personal shit if you stop lying on me. He said, bet. That was it. That was all.
And
that was
all,
it.
And see, you could have cleared that up with just that little bit, but you left all that out and it led to all this. Because you said you never spoke
I know.
to him.
Y'all didn't talk and y'all cool now. He lying. That's what you're saying?
No, I never. Absolutely not. And you know that. I don't even know why. I don't know what we're doing right now, ears.
I don't know if you told y'all. I don't know if you told y'all.
I don't know what we're doing right now, but
you wasn't on the panel. Listen, you wasn't on the panel, but he was on the panel, and he said that you and him talk, and that y'all are cool now. All you wanted was the apology.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
And that's it. Listen, that's you.
Nigga,
That's a you
when
thing.
I'm sober and when I'm inebriated.
That's a you thing. That's a you thing.
That's a me thing. Thank you. Don't tell me what the fuck I do, nigga.
To be continued, y'all. To be continued. Because there are more lies out there. Shout out to Triple S. To be continued. There is a lot more out there. As we know from this one who does all of that.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
She already told us it don't matter whether she is drunk or sober. She going.
Motherfucker, I lie a lot.
You know, half the time we need to ask her.
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
You know, how we know,
You ain't drunk, are you, motherfucker?
we got to ask all those questions when we're around her because that seems to be the way that it is pretty much consistently. Pretty much consistently, she gonna be drunk. Just bad look all the way around. She need to go somewhere and find her a therapist. I hope she gets the help that she needs. She ain't got to worry about me trying to have any communication with her. None of that shit. Because I can't believe anything that come out this motherfucker mouth at this point. All she do is lie. And don't give a fuck that she lies. Admits to being a fucking liar. And then gonna want to go spread shit on other people. And expect anybody to believe it. It don't work like that, crazy lady. It does not work like that. What does my shirt say? Back on my bullshit. Yeah, I'm back on my bullshit. Let me stand up so y'all can see it. Yeah, I'm back on my bullshit. You know, I got it in different colors. I make them in different colors, you know. This one's just for the festive season. Back on my bullshit. That's what the shirt says. We got a merch store. Y'all can get custom designs, all that stuff. Not trying to compete with anybody else or anything like that. You know, just I got a merch store as well. Some different things in there, but can also do your custom t-shirts, hoodies, all of that type of stuff as well. I appreciate you, Jamie Jules. Appreciate you. Most of the time when I'm wearing it, it's it'll be black shirt and now I might have white letters or something like that. But I pulled out this one for the kind of festive time. I'm trying to find one more thing to show y'all in the conversation, but I don't know how damn far back it is. I'm trying to find it because something that came up in that Triple S stream, it made me think about something that I saw because I went through. So yesterday I went through this entire conversation from start to finish. You know, I didn't read every single message, of course, because a lot of it, again, is her sending me things that I didn't look at, a lot of videos and stuff like that. But as far as the things that had anything to do with actual subject matter, I tried to pay attention to a lot of those messages. And she's been at this kind of Agent of Chaos thing. She's been at it for at least a couple of years as far as I know. I mean, she may have been at it from the very beginning whenever she was a mod over there in Crummy Chat. But she's been at it for a long time now, trying to pit people against one another, having, I think, ulterior motives to try to get close to certain people and talking negatively about other people who she felt might have been in some way, shape, or form in her way of those people. I don't even know why she would have a problem with a lot of the names that she mentions. Again, she mentions a lot of the females from Siz's chat, you know, his moderators, your Tracepectives, your Miss Eve, KTCs, people like that. I don't know why she mentions those people so much, because from my observation, I don't think any of them have been ever trying to get with Sizz in any kind of romantic way. So I don't know why she would even see them people as a negative threat or anything like that. She just made the assumption that they blocked her in the chat, and then she started talking shit about them. Come to find out it wasn't them at all. But no, she ain't going to apologize or nothing. It's just them bitches this, them bitches that. You know, yeah, exactly, King Spectives. She talking about people that have not done anything to her, have not said anything to her until she started talking crazy about them. She tried you too. Distracting one. Wow. Distracting one don't fuck with nobody. Distracting one don't fuck with nobody. But she thinks that she can try everybody. And again, I don't know what it is, Sis. You might need to get you some security or something around her, bruh. I think she has some kind of infatuation with you. I don't know if she was trying to get close to Roll Rich to hope that maybe he would bring you around or something. But man, the way that she, for no real good reason that I can tell, has an issue with these people and likes to call them out their name and all types of shit like that, it just doesn't, the logic of it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. So that's what makes me believe that there's something else there, and the only common, you know, denominator would be Sizz when it comes to those people and her having issues with those people. It could be a Roll Rich thing too, because some of them aren't as cordial with Roll Rich, and she did seem to be kind of infatuated with him and what he had going on too. So both y'all, I mean, Roll Rich already know, but Sizz, you might want to watch yourself too, bro, because I don't know. I don't know what it is about her, but we already know that so you can't trust shit that come out of her mouth. You can't really trust her motives when she's like that and will admit to it, you know, so freely and openly. She'll admit to those types of things.
So if a drunk mind speak a sober tongue, what if I'm lying?
Here, hold up.
So if a drunk mind speak a sober tongue, what if I'm lying? What if I lie a lot? What if I lie a majority of the fucking time?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know how, when someone can say that themselves, how could anybody take their word with any real value? I don't understand how anybody can put any value to someone's word who would say something like that about themselves. You can't just say you're joking. No, we're going to take that shit serious because you've been proven to be a liar. How many did Triple S just point out there? How many have so many other people pointed out? Lying is what you do. And we all know it now, and we're all going to see you that way. So, good luck. Good riddance, really. But good luck with, you know, whatever. I don't have anything against you in that way. Again, I don't you're a YouTube person. I ain't holding on to shit when it comes to that. But good luck with whatever you're trying to do. I don't think you're going to achieve it the way that you expect. And, you know, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Your shit's going to crash and burn, and have fun. Have fucking fun. It was nice knowing you. Go back over there with the Kwamites. They'll accept you. Go talk about ears. Go talk about me. Go talk about all of the people who you just, you know, claim to be cool with. Go talk about all of us. The Kwamites will accept you. He'll definitely accept you talking about me. You talk about me and ears, yeah. He'll accept that. That's where you wanted to be all along anyways. That's why you said all that shit about Johnny Blaze and everybody else. So say what you want to say about me too. Go ahead and say it all. We know it's coming. Go ahead. Go right ahead. Damn, I can't find those messages. I don't know how far back they are. Because, I mean, there's a lot of damn messages here, y'all. Like I said, this shit go back to May of 2024. But she had some messages in here, some screenshots, because she's not only all over YouTube, you know, trying to keep up with everything, but she's also in Discords. She's in Discord trying to cause discord. But trying to cause trouble in the Discords. So she'll go over there, do things there, see and say things there, and bring it to, you know, YouTube or send it to you on IG messages and stuff like that. But it's all in an effort to try to get you to be on her side and lean a certain way in something when in a lot of cases you don't even want nothing to do with it. It don't have nothing to do with you. You may not even be in those same chats. But she wants to go ahead and build a narrative against these people because she feels like these people have something against her. When most of the time, they're probably not even thinking about her. But she wants people to be thinking about her. She wants to be the center of attention. She wants the Wabbit women to have a problem with her. She wants it to become a subject of conversation over there because she thinks that that's going to help her get some views off of Siz's views as well. But ain't nobody paying her no mind. Nobody's paying her no mind. Yeah, I can't find no messages. They're on here, y'all, but we may end up doing a part 2 and I'll come back and find them and show them to y'all if they're necessary. Because I don't even know who the people were in those pictures. So I kind of don't even want to show it because whenever I find it, because she had taken screenshots of pictures of somebody. They're females, and it's coming out of a Discord. And I don't know who they are. I don't know if it's the people that she's mentioning. I don't know if it's some other people. I have no clue who these people are because I'm not in that Discord. I wasn't in the conversation. She's just sending the shit to me as if I cared or asked for it. You said you remember when she got drunk and forgot y'all had beef. It is what it is. I remember that too. That's the thing. She gets drunk. She forgets what she says. She forgets all the shit that she's saying because I lie a lot. She lies so much, it's hard to keep your lies straight. So she forgets what the hell she says, and then thinks that she can get drunk again at some other time and get on a panel and then talk nice to the people who she just basically got finished having some kind of beef with. Maybe 24 hours later, maybe longer. But she drinks so damn much that she really forgets what she said to who, just like she said in those messages about John. She forgot that she said all of that shit about John. Why? Because she was drunk.
I know this motherfucker ain't drunk.
She was drunk. So she forgot all of the shit that she said to him. But all right, so we're gonna wrap it up here for now. We're gonna wrap it up here for now. We'll probably end up having to do a part 2 because there are some other things that need to be kind of reviewed. There needs to be some coverage of some additional things that we didn't exactly get to here, but we went through the whole conversation and that, or not the whole conversation, but the bulk of the conversation, the part of it that applied to the stuff that's happening now and why I am basically saying what I'm saying, the reason for anything that may happen, you know, fallout wise between her and I going forward. Y'all know now why I don't fuck with her. It ain't about her fucking with me. Y'all know now why I don't fuck with her. Let's just term it like that and leave it at that. Y'all know now why I don't fuck with her. She hasn't had a wrench in here in a couple of weeks because whenever this shit started going down, I saw through it. Now, yeah, we were still communicating on IG, but I took her wrench a couple weeks ago. She hasn't been over here since. I don't even know if she knows I took her wrench because she hasn't been in my chat. For whatever reason, I've been live a few times. She hasn't been in my chat because I guess she feels I'm biased or whatever. Fine. It's all good. But now you don't need to come back. You're not blocked and you're welcome to come back, but I'm not looking for you because you're just another subscriber at this point if you're still a subscriber. I ain't got time for motherfuckers that you lie a lot, and you fucking are okay with it and admitting it. Like, it's just, okay. We all supposed to hear that and not have any pause whenever you say anything in the future. Nah, you got to get the fuck out of here. Somebody that's like that, I don't need them anywhere near me. I don't need you anywhere near me if you're going to be lying all the time. Nah, I'm good on that. I am way good on that. So shout out to the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody that came through rocking out with your boy, man. Y'all was up in here pretty deep, and I appreciate that. Shout out to Ears. I know he sent a lot of people over here when he finished up his stream. Shout out to anybody else that maybe gave me a shout out and, you know, sent some people over here to the stream. I appreciate all the content creators out there. You know, we got to do, we doing what we doing to try to entertain, but y'all know mine is a little different. You know, I'm trying to keep it real on all of my stuff. And I'm not about to let some drunk spread narratives about me. I'm not about to let somebody who can't get away from that bottle spread narratives about me all over the place and think that it's okay. Calling me biased and one-sided and all that bullshit. No, you can get out of here with that. I just kept it real with you and you didn't like it. And that's okay. I understand that me keeping it real with some people is going to push some people away. And that's fine. That's been happening my entire life with certain people because I'm not going to change who I am. I'm going to continue to keep it real with you. And if I feel like I need to cut you out of my life, that is totally fine. But what I'm not going to do is not keep it real with you for the sake of trying to keep you around me. Nah, fuck out of here with that. I'd rather you go off and be fake with somebody else than be fake around me. I don't need no fake people in my circle. So shout out to y'all. Good night, Moni Mo. Glad we saw you. Iceberg. Shout out to Kiss My Cheek. Shout out to everybody that rocked out with your boy. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all didn't have to be here. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to spend some time with me. It is greatly appreciated. Even behind all this bullshit, y'all, hey, do something good for yourself and then do something good for somebody else. It really will make you feel good. That good karma coming back around when you least expect it. To do something good for somebody else. Don't expect something back. Just do something good for somebody else and leave it out there. Leave that good energy out there in the world and just trust me, you will have some good energy come back in your world. Just do it. Try it. Just try it, you know. But yeah, shout out to the chat. I appreciate all of y'all coming through. Appreciate everybody who said this is a great live. Everybody supported on the super chats. Who do we have? I know Carl Belton was on the super chats. We got a bunch of memberships tonight. Him McFly, Star, YSM, yeah, I'm saying, man, Skinny re-up, steady grinding on that super chat and the membership. Lady Wrench got a membership, Triple S re-up in that membership. It is what it is. And Carl Belton on that super chat. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Everybody who showed love to the stream. Everybody who came through, just gave a comment. Hey, everybody who just liked the video. Them likes go a long way. They go a long way. So, hey, like Lovelace says all the time, protect y'all peace at all times. You are worth it. This is Iceberg. We gonna get up out of here, y'all. Y'all know I'll see y'all around on these YouTube streets. Until next time, y'all take it easy. Salute.
Now, as they say in your country, let us be out.